Mm-hmm.
Can you guys tell we do this every week? Because I sure
And
can't.
and multiple times, actually, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're doing great, y'all. We're doing amazing.
So,
Everything about what we're doing, so good. And now with that out of the way, and my vamping so I could pull up this thing.
mhm.
Um, hello everyone. Welcome to Andoria. Here, thank you for that burp. Excuse me. Here on Thembos and Dragons. I'm Sid. I'm gonna be the DM for the evening. Starting with our regular opening announcements, have to thank our character artists. Mackie, thank you. We don't have any, but just thank you every day for Mackie. Just every day. Just thank the almighty goose. So thank you, Mackie. Also, thank you to Carly at Cinderheart Studios for our lovely tiles. Look at them around me.
We
Next,
have tiles.
and that logo. Look at that logo right there. Look at it. It's so good. It's right there. And also, thank you to Lockhell for the amazing background art you are seeing. All of those will be in the chat.
Yay.
We will post them up in
I
a
don't have the
moment.
link for the third one, but
Yeah, I will drop all of those as well as maps later today by Che and PQ. I will drop those. Will all drop in the chat. But if those are regular announcements, we also have a new dice system. Make sure to donate. Our new D&D abilities for $1 or 100 bits. You can grant guidance or a +1 to a player's roll. For $3 or 300 bits, you can grant inspiration or a D6 to a player's roll. And for $10 or 1,000 bits, you can create a custom NPC for the stream. I believe those are all of our announcements. Was there anything else?
Commit arson.
Arson, of course.
Because we're arson around.
hey,
Why am I?
it's been
Why?
fun, y'all.
I gotta go.
Bye.
I gotta leave. But alrighty, if that is everything, then I think we are ready to get started. Where last we left the party, they had been inside the dungeon to Ruzar the Blood God.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the Blood God, having a grand old time dealing with some of the members of the Black Hand Order, as well as a few undead mummies and the like. Deeper into the temple, they found a mysterious figure um, in a circle of blood and runic symbols who gave them a cryptic message before disappearing and leaving behind two creatures that attacked the party. Ysir, with the party injured and Ysir downed, the fight was finally ended, and we have restored the party back to the land of the living for some members. And that is where we last left our session. Right now, all of the party members are still inside of the temple. And what are you all doing?
Did we find any loot?
You see Ysir, tiny Ysir, sort of look at you and go, I wasn't looking for any.
Did any of us find loot? I know that one of us almost died, and I know that the situation isn't
I
great
mean,
because now we have to go and tell a bunch of children that their friends are dead. But did we find anything on their corpses?
I mean, I wasn't particularly looking to find anything.
Also, looking over, you see, when you mention corpses, you see the two plants on the ground who no longer have physical form as humans, but instead look like a black rose and a green fern on the ground.
Are they like still plants though?
Yeah, they're still plants. So it is a single black rose and a single green fern.
Why?
I guess you can go loot that shit for herbs, but like,
Yeah, I guess. Hopefully this won't be important for anything because I don't want to touch either of them.
Yeah, me neither.
You see, as you're looking at it, that the both of the plants have fallen into the sort of ritual circle and are soaking up the blood around them.
I don't know if
I
I like
feel
this
like
though.
that's a hint to go and
No,
pick them up and move them out of the blood.
I'm just telling you
Maybe.
what they're doing. It's entirely up to you.
Maybe. Nose goes?
Nose goes?
Yeah, last person to touch their nose has to do it.
Oh,
Doesn't count Ysir though. Because, Ysir's a tiny little baby man now.
so
Mhm.
I guess that leaves Baxter, who almost
Yep.
died.
Baxter.
Sorry, what am I doing? There's a gunshot outside.
Oh,
Like
ooh.
outside. I had to
Oh.
go make sure it isn't near my apartment.
I mean, valid. Yeah, that's.
It's fine.
Ooh.
America!
Woo, we love
What
it.
am I doing?
America.
So as you all were standing around, Pumpkin had asked if there was any loot, and you looked over, and the enemies you had fought had reverted back into the form you first saw them in, of a black rose and a green fern, now sitting in this little ritual circle, and both of them are soaking up the blood underneath them.
So you guys want me to go like pull him?
And the party seemed to have done a
Yeah, touch
nose goes on who has to pick it up. And because
Alright.
Baxter was, I think you were busy trying to like make sure all of your organs and limbs were in the right place. Again, you were not paying
Oh,
attention.
Was not paying attention. Also, my corn bag's a bit heavier than it was before. That's a bit weird. So let's check on that. Yeah, I can go check it. I'm gonna put Jeff down away from me,
Okay.
and I'll head over to the fern and the rose, sucking up blood.
You see Jeff sort of waddle over and sit in Yusir's lap, and Yusir just kind of picks him up, and it's a
Was he
tiny
sort of
child.
child again?
He is a tiny
okay.
child holding a baby duck. So.
Is he Deadpool tiny child or
No, he looks like an actual like he looks like he's in his youth.
so he's not a full adult head on a toddler's body kind of
No,
thing?
it is the voice
Okay.
of an adult coming out of a toddler's body.
Understood.
Right. Can I look at these fern flowers?
Yes, you can. So looking at them, you see that they are just sort of laying there limply. They are not moving as they were before. Instead, they are just on the ground.
Okay. I'm going to take my battle axe.
Oh, you can't see this anymore. Let me add this back.
Not the nice one, my old battle axe.
Okay, the old one that you had.
Yeah. And I'm going to de-weed this blood garden.
Okay.
So I'm just going to like take a swipe at this fern and the rose, trying to like cut them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, just straight up damage.
I mean, you can't really miss. I mean, you can go ahead and roll and see if you get a nat 1.
Alright, let's see if I get a net one. With my luck today, it might be.
Did Nox let you
Oh,
have
I
your
got a
dice tower?
19. Yeah, Nox finally moved so I could put up my dice tower, so that's good.
Okay.
19.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
And I'm going to do this two-handed just because I don't have my great hammer out. So that's going to be 7 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, 11 points of damage. On which one? The rose or the fern?
I will do the rose first since that's the one that...
Why are these taking damage?
I don't know why you're asking me questions.
And then I'll just like I have another action.
How about stand back for a minute and I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast over and over at these things.
Alright. Can do
Alright.
that. Thought you wanted
That
me to
might be
do
a
this.
smarter move.
I did until it started actually taking damage.
I mean, listen, I didn't narrate what was going to happen after that 11.
What was going to
Uh,
happen after that 11?
But after the 11 damage, you do see that it looks as if the rose itself, when you just smash into it with your battle axe, it looks like the rose itself is bleeding. It has a sort of greenish blood that
Die!
seeps out into the
Yeah.
circle.
I will be like, guys, it looks like the rose is actually bleeding. I don't know about where you all are from, but from roses don't bleed. Also, we don't really have roses because it's underwater. But
Yeah. All right, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to need you to roll the hit and make sure you don't get a nat 1.
It's a 9, so I'm guessing plus 8 is 17.
All right, that does hit.
How many dice do I have again? I think I have 2 bolts. Yeah, 2 bolts.
Pew pew.
10, 6 plus 5 is 21 damage.
21. Okay. And what kind of damage is it?
Force.
Force. Okay. So as you cast it, you see that the rose. Are you casting it all at the rose first, or at the?
Yeah, right, whatever one they cut. I want
Okay,
it
yeah.
dead.
So you cast that, and you see it slams into the rose, and immediately it you think it would just hit it, but instead it bursts into flames, a sort of clear blackish fire.
Ah, don't touch it!
And as it does, you hear echoing outside of in the entire chamber screaming.
Well, I don't think that's normal.
Definitely not.
And after a few seconds, you do see that as the fire dies down, the screaming gets quieter and quieter.
That's horrifying. Yeah. I think you killed it. Do you want me to take a swipe at this one? Get it primed?
Hold on. I'll take care of this one.
All right.
I'll go ahead.
I think I actually
Produce
won the
flame.
nose go, so I think I ended up winning that.
I'm gonna go ahead, produce flame, and then it's within 30 feet of me, right?
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to, you can also just walk closer. It's not very far. It's
Yeah.
just-
Just so that it's within the 30-foot range, and then just fling it at it.
yeah, as you produce flame, you see when it touches the fern, it burns but looking
Why
at
did
it,
they have to roll?
in looking at it, it burns in the way that normally plants do. It seems as if the fern itself is normally burning. You don't hear any screams, and the fire doesn't change a different color.
Upon seeing that, I'm just gonna go. No one's screaming.
The other one
I
screaming
don't know
has
why
died
this
down.
one isn't screaming.
I don't know.
Maybe
Do
Rosie
plants
should have
usually
emotion.
scream?
No.
Not where I'm from, but maybe the Rosie's had a lot to say. The Fern doesn't have as many emotions. So
Anyway, little baby man, how you doing over there?
You see, Yusur is just sitting on the ground, curled up around Jeff.
Aw.
Jeff is really good at snuggling.
And also looking at him, as you see, for a moment you think he's just curled up, but looking closer, he does look unconscious.
Oh. Great.
We kept healing this man. What does he need? What does this man need?
I don't know, time to regrow his entire body, maybe?
What a baby.
Yes,
Okay.
literally, actually.
Yeah, he's literally.
He's 3 right now.
It will. I mean, Jeff is pretty good at snuggling, so we'll just have to carry them out.
And Jeff, you'd let us know if he was like dying or something, right? Like he's fine.
Which means?
Oh, it's right. I forgot you can translate. You just hear, he's fine.
Right. That's
Fine.
usually Jeff's saying, yeah. So, should we get out of here? Doesn't
Yeah,
seem like this
I'll
place
pick.
is
I'll
great.
pick him up.
As you pick him up, so where are you all headed? Are you headed deeper into the chamber, or are you going back up?
There's deeper into this chamber?
I mean, you guys didn't check out the other 2 locations. You didn't look at all of what's in here.
No,
I did.
yeah. What fucking characters are we?
Christale.
Christale.
Christale went and checked the 2 sides.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, those 2 sides.
Oh, God.
There's more sides?
Oh wait, we were gonna look down towards the bottom of
there
the
was
map
all
here,
this stuff.
but then we realized that Yasur was fucking gone.
I mean, it is entirely up to y'all on what you want to do. I just want to
Listen.
know, so I need to know if I need to swap to specific maps or prepare something or what.
Excuse me?
Should we leave and then come back? Should we make sure the other kids get out and then...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Uh,
I can also, kind of split up and check him real quick. If you guys just hang tight.
Yeah,
Also,
see,
didn't those children say there was a whole bunch of loot down here?
that they thought there was, I think.
You remember that they had said, specifically Lucky, that they were coming down here because there was rumors of a great treasure buried with the blood god.
Oh, I'm not taking that.
No, me
I'm
neither.
good.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad thing to touch.
Yeah, we're fine.
I think Jeff would probably agree. Don't touch things that God's got claim on. Doesn't
So,
end well.
how about we take everyone out of here, get those kids out of here,
Um,
tell them that their friends are dead, and then
Oh, great. Yeah, we got to do that. Forgot about that. Great.
and can I have everyone roll a religion check for me real quick?
no.
No, I don't like that.
That's fine. Okay, no, it's cool. Don't roll it. Let me
Oh no,
just-
I'm rolling it, but I don't like that I'm rolling it.
Let's mark this down.
Oh, I'm not bad at religion.
16.
Wait, why do I have advantage with religion?
19.
19.
You have advantage with the religion from your blood hunter stuff on
Oh,
certain
yeah.
things.
Mhm.
As long
What
as
is
it's Fae or something, I don't remember what it
Fae
is.
fiend. Oh, that Fae fiend or undead
what
that
is
I
it
hunter's
specific?
bane.
Oh, that you Hunter's Bane specifically.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay. So you all pass. So you all remember. None of you are. Actually, you would have advantage, Baxter.
Okay.
But letting you know, none of you are incredibly well familiar with the blood god. Not two of you don't really practice in blood magic or the blood practices. But you do know that this temple is dedicated not to worship of the blood god, but to hide the body of the blood god, Ruzar. This is not a
Yeah.
worship temple. It is a sacred land that is rumored to kill trespassers
I'd say that's about correct.
for taking from the blood god itself, and that those
Yeah,
who
that's what we've seen
steal,
so far. Yep.
and that those who steal unleash a curse upon the land.
Okay, are we
Yeah.
about to see a mummy here who's taking people's organs?
Is Brendan Fraser here? If Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are here, I'm
Yeah.
done. Like, Baxter's gonna follow those two
Ah,
and just
yeah.
like
Screw the campaign. We're following them.
Yeah, you see two you see two
Two
grave
hot
hunters,
bisexuals.
two hot bisexuals just hanging out. They're just like, "Hey, Baxter, you free?"
Baxter just flips off everyone and walks to them. It was like, hello.
There's
I'd
a
love to
Rachel.
live
Drops
with
you,
you, ma'am.
sir. Follows.
I'm like, done.
Bah.
Just
Goodbye,
work
child.
Shame, you nastily just going with two bisexual.
Mm-hmm.
Return the children, come back, or are we just leaving here? Because I feel like if we touch anything, we activate some kind of god anger and die.
I have to say, this place isn't really like a let's go worship the blood magic. It's more like let's go hide the body. So probably not a good idea to touch anything.
Hey, Squid, didn't you order food and was it DoorDash?
No, it was Uber Eats. Oh. No. Oh, but I do see that. No, it was Uber Eats, but I had DoorDash actually got it to me on time. Besides,
Yeah.
But
So
no.
I'd probably say we might not want to touch anything that we don't have
Yes,
to.
I'm actually under that impression now. Yep, I
Like
agree.
we should try and maybe find a way to lock this place up, make sure no one else can come here.
I like that idea. In fact, if we can find a way to destroy this place and get out of here, I would like that.
Well, I mean, destroying this place wouldn't that count as like, defacing a sacred place?
Possibly.
Okay, what about burying it under sand?
Or not? Does anyone have that ability?
No.
No, but if I kick enough sand, it won't do anything. So
Fair enough. Well, I mean, it might just be like watching this place. Me like no, like watch it tonight. Try and stop anyone.
So are you planning to watch the tomb tonight?
To be
Actually,
fair-
no. What are you planning on doing? It's just what I want to
we're,
know.
we're still
I think we're
thinking.
still figuring that out.
Okay.
I personally don't like the idea of doing something that'll anger a blood god.
Yeah, it's kind of not good.
You already have an angry god after you.
Yeah,
We don't need more.
and it's called corporate capitalism.
So we already have that to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're good. I think what we should do is go upstairs and seal the door forever.
Yeah, or at the very least, like go outside, take watch for the night, and then, if you somehow magically better or fuck, even just awake.
I
Like,
suppose we do have to ask him questions.
sir might have better answers.
I might have a weird idea. I don't know if it'll actually do anything or actually work. But I kind of have a thing that Jeff taught me once where I can kind of take a step into the ethereal plane. So maybe we can use that to like seal the door up permanently because like I can affect things that are in the ethereal plane. So I swear to God, I don't know if you can hear that big bangs. Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
Well,
No clue.
It's too close to the 4th of July. People are getting wild.
well,
Yeah.
I do
Eh,
recommend we leave, though. I don't know how you
Yeah.
feel about that, but
No, I think we definitely should. I can tell you, blood magic's not something you want to mess with as a person who uses blood magic. Definitely not something you want to play with.
all right. So let's get these kids out of here. So we'll go upstairs and we'll talk to the kids. Who wants to tell them their friends are dead?
I'm not very good at delivering bad news. People tell me I'm too
Uh,
cheerful when I tell them bad things.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, hey, sorry, your friends are dead. Your
And
sister's dead.
as much as I love you, you're kind of like, your friends are dead. Like anytime that you mention it to us. So like, should I do it?
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. You're a bit mean though, but
I mean because y'all deserve it. Plus,
Maybe if
that's
we
like
all
my
work
way of
together.
cheating my friends.
Maybe if we
I'm
all
just-
work together, we can try and do it in a nice way.
I'm just kind of mean in general.
also, did anyone catch the name of that guy that was behind the barrier?
I think I just have it written here as that guy. Dude.
You did not get his name, and he did not give it.
I have dude.
I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm good.
Dude disappears.
Yeah, but he did not give his name, and you all didn't get it from him.
He's
Yeah.
an old friend of
Okay.
sirs.
Old friend.
So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for you, sir, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want me to carry him? I'm pretty
I got
hefty.
him. I'm pretty strong.
I will pick up Jeff and put Jeff back into his baby Bjorn.
Yeah. I mean, picking up you, sir, he weighs as much as a 3-year-old
Literal
does.
child.
It's very easy to just
child.
hold him in one arm. You see, Jeff gets very comfortable in his baby Bjorn, as he usually does.
Yes, it's very nice, baby Bjorn.
Hmm.
Right. We should
We'll head
probably
upstairs.
yeah, before
Yep.
anyone else tries to touch anything.
And then, so yeah, as you head upstairs, you do still see, they're not on the map, but that all of the children are still sort of waiting up there. You see 2 of them aren't with the others, but Lucky and the dwarf that was with her are still waiting.
Oh God. Okay, where are your other 2 friends?
They left. They kind of just didn't want to stick around.
When you say they left, what do you actually mean now?
Well,
Did they go the same direction that
Yeah.
they came in from?
Yeah, they wanted to wait outside because they said it was scary in here.
And it was cleared? Like there was no creatures that direction?
Well, we didn't kill any of the ones we saw. We kind of just ran past them. But I know that they're up there, and she holds up a little rock. And she says, because they told me that they made it up there. So they're not.
Okay.
They're okay, but they didn't want to stay outside. Inside, they said it was scary in here. But I didn't
Alright.
want to leave you guys by yourself. And
That's cool.
Thanks for that.
I didn't. Well, I also didn't want to be by myself. So Dan
Yeah.
stayed with me. And she points to the dwarf next to her.
The dwarf's named Dan?
Yes, his name is Dan.
Amazing. Dan the dwarf.
Dan the
Dan.
dwarf.
We've got things we can all have to tell you, but it's more of a
Did you find our friends? They said they were gonna hang out. They went down there, but it was
We'll
dangerous.
talk about it outside.
yeah, we
Oh,
should probably get out of
yeah.
here. This place isn't very safe.
Okay. And you see you all, which are you going the way you came the first time or the way they came?
The way we came, we cleared. So I would like to go that
But there
way.
was also a very intricate puzzle, of which I
Oh.
do not remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
which
turn to
steps?
Lucky.
I
I'm
wrote
gonna
it
turn to
down.
Lucky. And I go,
Yeah.
hey,
So if we hit it, the bridge, if we hit the button 1 time, it's the specific tiles. 2 times, it's good. 3 times, it all disappears.
so quick question.
Yeah.
On the way in, did you take that way? I pointed the way that we went, or that way, the way we didn't.
That
we
way.
didn't.
And she points to the way that you didn't.
Okay. Were there any like traps or anything when you went down that way?
Yeah. One of them we tripped, but we were able to get out of it. But yeah, there were some traps, and like a lot of the like coffins were shaking.
Yeah, that happened.
But no, in that one the ceiling fell and it like turned into spikes. So we had to dodge out of the way. But
Okay,
we're
we didn't
okay.
have that, but that kind of sounds cooler, you know?
It really wasn't.
I would rather not go that way.
And then
I
she
think we
kind of
should go the
points.
way that we.
Looking at Dan, you can see he's a small dwarf. He's pretty tall. He's like average height for a dwarf with a pretty long beard. And as you look at him, he is covering one of his arms in like his cloak and peeking at it. It is mangled. And she just kind of goes,
Oh.
"Yeah, he got his arm cut in the ceiling.
Oh, shoot.
It's
like,
not.
are you
They're all bad.
like how bad is it? Like you
And you see he just sort of covers his arm with the cloak, and he goes, it's doesn't hurt, so
mm,
I can't really feel any of it. But we should all leave.
I'm just gonna wander
we should
over.
all leave.
I'm gonna wander over and pump in just 2 points of lay on hands.
Yeah. You see a little bit of the skin start stitching together.
It's gonna take time for that shit to heal, but
Right. Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
Don't worry. For some reason in this world, it heals overnight. We should get out of here.
We should definitely go the way we came, I think. Or remember the bridge puzzle. Also remember the actual toys if you want to leave it the tiled one.
all right. Sounds good.
Oh, perfect. Do you have them like written down, or do you have it in your notes? If so, I won't make you roll for intelligence.
I have them in my notes.
Then you don't have to roll for intelligence. You just get to go.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right. I knew this
Baxter.
would be.
Beautiful.
It's actually probably Taylor. Taylor's the one who remembers this kinds of stuff.
Kudos. Taylor, it's like, no, we need to know
She's got
this.
a good brain.
Alrighty, so you guys are able to make it through the puzzle again. Easy peasy with Baxter's guidance. You don't even need to roll, you just get through. And as you end up on the other side, the stairs up are still going. There is still dried blood along the entire floor from when you had first entered. It's just sort of there.
I do need to say something. All of this is an elaborate call-out against me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You're right. You know what? It is.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
But
If you have it written in your notes, you don't have to do anything. Elaborate call-out.
This is why we're twins. One takes the notes, one doesn't. That's why we're set. We cover each other's backs this way.
You got this. You got it. But no, so you managed to get up. Yeah, you can see the entrance hasn't really changed. There's still the entire like sad streak of dried blood from the entrance all the way down the stairs.
Did you say a sad streak of blood?
I mean,
it's not happy.
It's a streak of blood, and now that you know what happened, it's sad. So, you know. It's listen,
It's not like, yay, we're dead.
It was a bad streak of blood before, but now it's sad.
Was it? Oh, rip. Well, you can be sad and bad. Both are true.
I was just me. Sorry. Okay. Let's go.
Anywho, yeah. So you make it up the stairs. Upstairs, you see the other two, the tiefling and the elf, who had both been with Lucky, and the dwarf, who were just standing up there, sort of awkwardly next to the door. Oh yeah. So you managed to make it all the way upstairs.
Christelle has some news they have to tell you, right? And I'll push Christelle in front of them.
Yeah, right. We're probably gonna wanna, kind of everyone just sit down, kind of.
I mean, I've never thought of that. You're right. When delivering bad news, sitting down is a good idea.
Just gather everyone up for now.
Is it?
I'll explain in a second.
Do we want to go back to the other place then? I mean, you guys can come to the Black Hand hideout if you. I mean, it's sort of secret, but you're welcome to go if you need to like sit and stuff.
Well, I mean, we could just sit out here. It's gonna take a minute, but if you guys want to be somewhere comfortable, that might Be better for you.
Um,
You see that each of them are looking at you in various stages of concern.
Can I go into the tent? Like, can we summon the tent?
It is in the backpack.
Can we summon the tent?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can pull it out.
I've helped.
Yeah,
I've
that's
helped
probably a
do
good
it a
idea.
lot, so I will start setting it up.
Okay, I want to go make espresso for all these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Please make sure it's the right espresso, not the wrong espresso.
Yeah, I remember which one.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, which one was the one that you put it in? So yeah, you can go into the tent. You set it down and open it up.
I'm gonna make some espresso for these kids.
But yeah, you see in the cabinet there's espresso, regular coffee, hot chocolate, all of that, and then the do not touch.
Oh, okay. So I had the do not touch is the regular
The do
espresso.
not touch is the espresso, and the espresso is the do not touch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put those two aside, and then I'll grab the hot chocolate because it sounds like that's probably better.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's probably better.
they're in. There's also tea in there. Whatever. I'm just telling you what drink. I'm letting you know the
And
menu.
because I don't want them to drop the hot chocolate, I'm just gonna make it cold chocolate, because they might get startled by bad news. So we'll make it a cold chocolate for now.
Chalky milk,
Warm chocolate.
warm chocolate.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yeah, you make them some hot chocolate.
That's cold.
That's cold. Some cold chocolate. Chocolate soup. Baxter and Christelle, what are you two doing?
I'm kind of guiding them all to sit down at the table. Just kind of getting everyone all.
Are
Do
you
we have
bringing them in
anyone
the tent?
watching?
I thought we were bringing them in the tent.
Okay.
We can. I was just gonna keep them out, but like we can bring them in too. Because don't we have to watch when we're in the tent?
Usually you have the circle up in the tent.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll put the
Oh,
circle
shoot.
up.
I should
then.
probably- yeah, we should probably
Yeah,
put the
once
circle
someone
up
will
before
put the
anything
circle up.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna put the circle up, bring the kids into the tent. You bringing them in the kitchen, or where are you taking them?
Kitchen.
In the kitchen,
I'd bring
makes
them in the kitchen. Just
Uh,
set them down at the table.
When you do bring them into the tent, you see for a brief moment it looks as if all of the rooms rearrange, and it is back into the configuration when you first went in of just kitchen and a couple of bedrooms. It seems like if other people who aren't trusted are in here, you don't get the extended rooms.
Okay.
That
Oh,
makes
that means
sense.
we're trusted.
We're friends.
Yeah,
That
you're
was
friends.
first mistake, yes, sir. Now you're gonna get teased about it.
I will. I don't know. Start trying to make them food because that sounds like a logical thing to do when you're getting bad news.
Mhm. Yep, the kitchen is fully stocked. Can I get a survival check or performance? Either one.
Oh, let's see what's
For the quality of the food.
both are +2 kids, so that's a 15.
It's a great time. You and
I
these
mean, when it
kids are
comes to
having a great
cooking food, I feel like anything above a 10 is above average. So
I burnt it a little bit.
What did you roll?
15.
Yeah, so it's good food. Like it's
Yeah,
it's a
good
nice
food.
you make a nice hearty stew for them to just sit and sort of eat slowly. There's vegetables floating in there so that the kids eat their greens.
I'll also set up Jeff in his little like high chair
Mhm.
so he can eat too.
You do see that the table has extra chairs in it. Usually there was when you first got here there were only two. And then as you hung out, they slowly added chairs for you. Now you see enough for you and the kids and a tiny high chair for Jeff.
Fantastic. I'll put Jeff up in his high chair.
He has a tiny
I
chair
realized
for him.
something.
Mhm.
I'm going to guide the kids to their chairs, and while y'all are making the hot chocolate and eating, I'm gonna go put yes sir in bed.
Yeah, you do
So
notice
that I'm
that
not
each
just
of
carrying
them.
around this unconscious child while delivering bad news.
You do see as you were sort of walking around that they were all kind of staring in confusion at the baby with you. Like, did you find a child in
story.
there?
Long story. Long story.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So yes, stew and hot chocolate made. What are you guys doing? You having this fun talk?
no.
I kind of
Still
make
has
sure that
bad
they actually get
mood.
some food in them first.
I will sit down and do the like concerned parent stance where I'll just kind of like sit there with my hand, just kind of like right. And how's the soup? You enjoying it?
It's Lucky's sort of the only one who's talking. The other two seem to just be silently eating. She goes, it's really good. Thanks for the food and this tent.
Lucky's gonna say something like, "This was my brother's favorite," and we're gonna go, "Oh."
This is
Oh, anymore. It's not.
my brother really liked stews and
Yeah.
He was the one who used to bring me chocolate. It was a real like hard
Yep,
thing to
yep.
get, but he would always make sure that I got chocolate on my birthday.
He doesn't now, so I do not say that 'cause that'd be horrible. So,
So the
first of all, I have to say, don't go into weird temples for blood gods.
Yep. That's a good advice.
That's I didn't. Is that the temple for the blood god?
yeah.
Yeah.
Temple
So
for Blood God.
Yep. Yep.
I would say just don't go into temples in general unless
No.
you like, especially
Oh.
not when you're going to go rob them. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to know, what was your first thought when you walked up to this place and you saw 2 rivers of blood?
Well, when we first got here, they weren't rivers of blood. They were regular water.
Okay, that's
Um,
good to know.
They only kind of turned into blood when my brother got
Touch the door?
yeah.
Yeah.
When he no, it wasn't until his blood got all over the door,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
and then it kind of the hands kind of turned to blood, and the river became it was bad. It got bad, and so we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So,
Christelle, tell them the bad news, and I'll put you in front of them again.
We'll get to it. It's really complicated.
There's bad news.
Yeah.
So when we got down there, there was already that guy that was in there.
There was a guy in there.
Yeah.
I think he. Oh, we saw him, but we thought he left. He said he needed to do something down there.
Yeah. And the thing that he did was, well, your friends, they're, you know,
They're dead, aren't they? You see the elf kind of speaks up. He just goes,
Yes. Thank you.
"They're already."
So much better.
yeah, Fred say that your friends did not make it, unfortunately.
really sorry.
I didn't have to give the bad news.
Putting a handkerchief on the table for whoever wants one, but I only have one.
Oh,
You do see Lucky. She picks it up and she just kind of. You can see she's like holding in tears. You know the thing that kids do when they're trying their hardest not to cry and their entire body clenches? She is just sitting there stiff as a board.
I mean, if it's any consolation, they probably gave a really good fight. But that guy was full of tricks, and
I mean, it's probably not going to be any consolation, but it's an awful thing that you guys shouldn't have had to deal with.
We barely got out ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys seem pretty strong from the last fight, so I don't really think they had a chance.
No, they probably didn't. Who wants more cold chocolate?
You see the tiefling, he just raises his hand and goes, "Yeah, fine. Do you have like alcohol or anything else?"
I mean, how old are you?
well-
Are you old enough to drink technically?
Oh, who cares about that, Baxter? The kids are going through grief. Just
I'm
let
old
them
enough
drink.
to be sad, so
Let them drink.
technically, no, I'm not old enough. So
I mean, by that logic, that means like a 3-year-old could actually drink.
Well, no,
which
but
probably
here's the thing. I am of age, and I am gonna be a guardian in this role. Go ahead and drink.
Right.
I'll keep
I'm
you
gonna go
guys.
to.
Okay.
I'm
looks
gonna
at
go
you
look
in
for
confusion.
alcohol.
I know he looks at you in confusion. He's like, "This is an adult letting me." This never happened
it's
before.
a law. If there are adults that are present,
That is
and
true.
consenting,
That is
kids
allowed.
can drink. So that's
I was
basically
about
what
to see if
she's
I can
going
find
off
some
because
alcohol.
she's done that before.
I mean, mostly it's just you see a bunch of sad teenagers sitting at a table, eating stew and drinking cold chocolate. You haven't heard anything from the other two, from Dan or the elf girl. but they both just seem to be sitting quietly. Lucky is like shaking, but not actually crying.
And
Right.
is there like some whiskey or something we can put into this cold chocolate?
Yeah.
I am not for this idea.
I
You
know.
do it.
I mean, looking through the cabinets, you don't really see a lot of alcohol. You see some like vintage, like looking at the wines, you think it might be over 600 years old, but that's maybe it.
I don't think you say it has a lot of alcohol.
You see some cooking alcohol, like Marsala wine.
Unfortunately, there isn't much in terms of alcohol here. But how about this? Let's not have any.
Not
And
let's
asking, not
speak
letting the
about our
kids have,
feelings.
not
We
letting the
can give
kids
you
have
some
alcohol is like not giving you caffeine.
We can give
Okay,
you
but
some
we
coffee.
have to
I'll take the
do
coffee.
therapeutic ways of approaching these things, like talking about it and grief.
Do these kids really look like they're gonna want to talk about their grief this whole time?
No, but
You-
like,
You see Dan sort of raises his other hand, and he just goes, "There's if you wanna, if we go back to the, it's supposed to be a secret location, but the Black Hand, there's a lady, she always has us talk to her whenever we're sad. It's her
Oh, there
job
you
to
go.
listen to
There
everyone's
you go.
problems.
That's probably better.
They,
That's probably better than us
Uh,
three random people
wow,
trying to make you feel better.
this is perfect.
I'm
We didn't
gonna-
have to give the bad news or give them therapy.
Captain
Okay, so
Bourdain
we should
says
go back there.
it says it's important to have therapy.
Yeah, it
You
is.
could always
It
use. So I did. I just ran away from home. So I handled my problems. Just
Well,
made
yeah.
a run for it.
You see finally the elf girl raises her hand. She goes, I ran away from home too. And Captain Bourdain said, it's not, you gotta like talk through your trauma and like go see a specialist. So
How
now
did you?
that is really helpful. But now if
Jeff
wherever we're
wanna
sad,
look
he,
specialist.
he makes us go to the therapy room because we're not allowed to, it says you have to like work through your grief or whatever.
Perfect. Okay, let's leave here and go there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be secret.
I mean, do you want to like most of the way escort or something? Like we can kind of walk you most of the way there, and then when you get to the quote unquote secret part, we can let you go. Or
Okay.
I mean, we can take
or
you all
you
the
could
way.
come with us, because, I mean, we were kind of supposed to. Captain, he said if we see you, sir, we're supposed to take him. But I don't
Oh,
think
you
we can
sir's
fight
dead, so we're
you.
good.
But we're supposed to take him dead or alive?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. We're fine.
There's no
So-
body.
Yeah,
But-
it got
well-
destroyed entirely.
Oh, okay. Roll deception.
There were like ashes and everything, so. Which technically is true.
But the body getting destroyed completely part is maybe a whole thing that you
Okay.
need to.
Ashes.
Yes, you know what? There were ashes. That counts towards it.
What am I doing? A deception?
Deception check.
Why am I good at deception?
Because you're
Holy
shit,
a
me too.
warlock.
I rolled an 11 because I'm not good at
25?
deception.
Are we all rolling, or is it just one?
I thought it was me.
Whoever
I
was
the one that
whoever was
lied.
lying.
Oh,
Yeah.
or not me then.
So 25?
A 25.
17 plus 8.
That's a nat 1. Mm-mm. So of them, you see 3 of the you see Lucky, Dan, and the elf girl. She goes, I'm Rose, by the way. They all kind of look at you and just sort of like lower their heads in sadness. But the tiefling boy, he narrows his eyes at you. He goes, oh, okay. Body's.
5? Fuck this tiefling.
You can roll a
You
nat
can go back
20.
into the blood tip.
You can roll a nat 20, and that definitely helps.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I don't trust this.
He just sort of narrows his eyes at you and goes, oh, okay. Body's entirely gone. Guess I'll have to tell the boss man that.
Yeah, if we can seal him.
Too, apparently.
Well, here, you know what? We'll take you back to the camp, give you guys a chance to rest, and let these guys go to the therapy class or whatever. How's that sound?
Probably everyone does. You probably should too.
Hmm.
Apparently, I'm learning that therapy is good for you. So I'm learning today, apparently.
Yeah, it's something. But
I'm
all right.
watching the tiefling.
I mean,
he's-
usually I just talk to Jeff. Jeff usually talks to me when I have problems.
Sucks.
and then he just go. You hear Jeff go wah, wah, from his little chair, and he just goes, "Pumpkin, you hear? Yeah, I take care of you."
My
One of
buddy
these kids
Jeff.
is an imposters.
Yeah, but no. Looking at this tiefling boy, you can see he is keeping you in the corner of his eyes, Pumpkin. Just
We have to kill them.
Just
Guess
every
we're
now.
killing them.
Oh my god.
Bummer that your friends
They're not
died. We're
becoming
gonna.
murder hobos.
Bummer your friends died. By the way, we're gonna get rid of one more just to be safe.
By the way, this person's actually the one who did the killing. We gotta kill them for you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you see he's keeping you in the corner of his eye, Pumpkin.
I'm keeping him in the corner of my eye, so we're just staring at each other.
Yeah, you're doing this like weird.
Weirdly.
Mm-hmm. And he goes, "Okay, well, what? We finish our soup and then we go, or you guys gonna let us stay in your fancy tent?"
I mean, you can stay here if you want, I guess. It's not really my tent, though, technically.
And what is it yours? And he looks at Pumpkin. What, your tent?
I mean, who would have been next in line for this, technically?
Probably you, but he
Probably
also
you?
hated you the most.
He hated my guts, so I don't know.
I think it's
hate
actually
is like
probably
love,
Jeff.
so it's probably yours now.
What?
Were you in? I have
I mean,
questions.
If none of you were, in line for his items, it would have to go to his family.
It was definitely Crystal there. Crystal had the whole that's his. Or Jeff. Jeff would actually probably get it.
Not going to his family. It goes to his family over our dead bodies.
Don't say that. But yeah, I guess this thing's mine now. Dibs.
Alright.
Did you just invoke dibs? I invoked dibs on the fucking
know.
magical
He just
tent.
goes-
Too bad.
He looks at you like, I don't know if dibs is a legally binding
Well,
contract.
listen,
It's
if there was
sacred.
nothing
Where I'm
happening, it
Alright,
was kind
let's
of
go.
on a, basis of nobody knew, so nobody needs to know, so now it's mine. So dibs.
Alright.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's the best I can do. I just want this thing. It's fucking cool, okay?
It's a pretty
Alright.
nice tent. It's got a lot of sentimental value to its family.
Are we gonna?
This kid?
Are we
Are
gonna?
you killing this child?
Are
gonna-
we gonna have a problem here, or
No, I mean, I'm
You're
just informing you of. I mean, usually when someone passes on, their items go to their family.
I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be like
Who are
a...
you claiming as his family?
I mean, his father, all of us.
That's not his real dad. And
here's
none
the
of
thing,
you are
though.
his real family. And if you
I
want to
thought-
fight me, then fight me.
Hold on. I have a
yeah.
question. Does that still count when the family wants him dead in the first place?
Well, who said that?
Well, y'all are all chanting about
Fucking
bringing him dead or alive.
I'm gonna
If-
put my hand on Pumpkin's head, like
We bring him
down
back
there.
alive. If he's dead, we still bring him back.
Why?
Well,
He comes home whether he's dead or alive.
Well,
unfortunately, there's not
there
much,
was nothing to bring home.
nothing to
so.
bring back. So,
You see, his eyes flick down the hallway to where you put Ysur's child body, and he goes, "You're right. There's nothing left. Shame."
I'm just staring at the kid.
He's just looking
I'm
right
going-
back at you.
I'm going to casually put my battle axe on the dinner table and lean like my
What?
arms against it. Be
I
like,
mean,
right?
This child is threatening us first.
I'm gonna look to the others and just go, so, rooms for the night?
I know. He looks at you in confusion, Baxter, while the other three teenagers are like, "What the fuck's going on? What's happening? What are we
Rooms
Just
for
putting
the
this
night?
right here. Yeah, I was saying for the night, we're gonna head over now.
Who does this sassy child belong to?
Captain
What
Bourdain.
sassy child is this?
Lucky goes, yeah, can we have rooms for the night? And there's no fighting or like threats or anything like that. We don't.
Yeah,
Nobody's trying to fight or. And she's
this
she's
tent
not.
is supposed to be a safe place.
She's also
It's
not
a
looking
safe-
at any of you. She's looking at Jeff because she remembers the last time. She goes, this
Oh.
isn't a fight or anything like that. We're just we just needed like a place to go and like if you sir's okay to bring him back home.
I'm going to pat Jeff's head.
Jeff has his entire tiny feathers puffed up in anger. He's just
Alright.
like a puffy little ball of fuzz.
Yeah, it's not a fight at all. But let's go ahead and get your young ones into a room. Sure we have enough. Christelle, since this is your tent, you want to go ahead and show them to the rooms now?
Yep. Come on with me. I'll get you to those rooms.
Okay. You see the three of them follow you, and the tiefling boy is just sort of sitting at the table. He
The
props
feeling-
one of his feet up into the chair, and he just sits there drinking his cold chocolate. And he's like, I'll find a room later.
This place can get pretty confusing now. You might want to go with a friend here. They know the way around their tent.
Oh, so they know all of the rooms in here and about all the fun magic?
Who are you?
Do you actually ask him that?
Yes.
And he goes, who are you?
Oh man, I think we asked you first. Also, we saved your life, so
Vityan.
probably should
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
the question.
Yeah.
Ethion?
This
Vi-
kid is
Vityan.
sus. He's an imposter. If there was a game in a video game and there were people on a ship, he would be the imposter.
Could you yell that one more? Say that one more time for me without it.
Vityan.
Angry.
Yeah,
Vityan.
Vityan.
Imposter.
Imposter.
Tiefling sass machine.
And you can see as he lifts his hand up. So you've noticed most of the Black Hand members, usually their hand itself turns black. It seems like it just changes in coloration. But looking at his hand, it seems to go all the way up his arm. And he's just sort of he's using that hand to just like slowly sip his cold chocolate.
Is this sassy child?
Sassy lost child.
Well, I mean, we know about a lot of stuff, but it's been a very long day, so we should all get our sleep. Sleep is good for you.
Yes, sleep is good, and I'm gonna put my feet up on the table the same way and just stare at this tiefling.
Okay, I'll go to sleep. Make sure you put up a watch. You know that temple's probably got something else going on.
Yeah, it's definitely a temple we're worried about.
And you see he gets up and without any of you telling him where to go, walks off towards the rooms as if he knows where he's going.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to set out a chair outside of Jess's room, and that's where I'm going to be tonight.
Okay, so yeah, you're setting a
I'm gonna
post.
put. Did you say you put a chair near his room?
I'm gonna drag a chair to Yasura's room and
Okay,
sit like.
I'm gonna
outside
grab a
down the hall.
chair and take it to this tiefling's room and put it on that handle, and then sit down in the chair. And this is where I'm staying.
You see he doesn't walk towards any of the rooms along that wall, but walks to one of the. Are you like following him as he left the room, or?
Yes, with
So
a chair.
So then you see he walks up. He just looks at you
Sure.
and walks up to a blank wall, and then just knocks 3 times on it. And as he knocks, you see a door just sort of comes out of the wallpaper, and he opens that.
Cool. Go ahead. Enjoy your room.
Oh, I will. And you see he walks in there, closes the door, and it disappears into the wall again.
Gonna murder this child if I see them again.
I definitely think we need to set watch around Yasura's room. I mean, no magical can get in around the tent.
The obvious blood god just left in our room. Like, The door vanished.
Alright. Yeah, so that door vanishes. Pumpkin, are you still hanging where the door was? Are you gonna hang out there? Or are you move? Oh, you're frozen.
I
What are the other two doing?
I said I'm gonna pull up a chair and go to Yasura's room.
I
Mhm.
mean, I was showing the kids to their rooms while this was happening.
Yeah, you see, you have three very well behaved and very gracious children who are just like, "Thank you for letting us stay here for the night. We'll get out of here later. We promise."
It's all right, no worries. You guys are going through a hell of a lot right now, so this is the
Yeah.
least we can do.
You see, they shuffle in, and Lucky's the last to get into her room, and she kind of grabs your arm, and she's like, "Don't mind Vityan. He's kind of like rough around the edges."
Yeah, I can tell.
Vityan who? He's gonna be dead by the morning.
Also, I
Is
don't think I
there-
gave a description for any of these teenagers, but
There's a dwarf, a half elf, a tiefling.
But yeah, the half elf. You see, her name's Rose. She's got like really short, pointed ears, blonde hair. She is wearing full leather garb in like bright red boots with little pluses on each side. And then the tiefling Vityan, looking at him, he was one of the taller teenagers. You think he might be like 17. And he's got his horns. He's got dark red skin, a tail, and then his horns are around a constant circle, and then in between them is just a pit of fire, like an ever-burning flame right above his head. I forgot I didn't describe this boy.
Hey, Luck, before you go to bed for the night,
Yeah.
just a quick question. The tiefling kid, you said his name's Vityan?
Yeah, Vityan. He's
What's his deal?
uh
I mean, like, you don't have to get into anything too specific, just like, does he, like, kind of hate us, or?
no, he doesn't like to talk about his life a lot. He, I think, was there before any of us got to the Black Hand, so I don't really know what happened to him before that.
Okay.
But
Alright.
I guess he's been there for most of his life.
Mhm.
I know he calls Captain Bourdain, like, he says that's his family. And he gets really sad about like his parents, but that's it.
Mm. Yeah. Sometimes you find family in the people that aren't the ones that you're blood related to.
Yeah, I don't think he likes his blood parents. I don't know. He doesn't
While
talk
this is
about
happening,
it.
you're gonna hear, "I want to murder this child!"
Just down the hall.
and banging on walls because I am now knocking on it 3 times trying to see if this damn door opens.
Yeah, knocking on it. Go ahead and roll Arcana. See if you can get this.
I mean, that was. It's a natural 20, but I have a feeling it's not going to do anything.
Oh, a
It's
nat
only
20.
It's only a 20. It's 22.
You
Oh.
see, the door reappears on the wall, but with no handle, and on it are just the words "F off." Just fuck off right on there.
All right, so if we get everyone out of the tent,
And then just it seeps back into the wall again. You see, it is a smooth door with no handle. It is just completely flat.
I love that.
I guess technically, if we get everyone out of the tent and just fold it up, it might kill them. We could always do that. Do a
Wild.
tent evacuation right now.
This teenager was sassy to me. Kill him.
Hey.
When they
Sends
do
the
that,
spy cat.
Mm-hmm.
can I just spell magic on the door?
Go ahead, cast a spell magic.
I'm still just kind of standing in the doorway with Lucky, like, not
Yeah, okay.
particularly
There's that one
phased by
to
them.
Negate the nat 20. All right, there's my last spell slot. We're good.
Oh my god.
I'm just sitting outside of your sirs.
Yeah, you
Right.
know. What level did you cast a spell magic at?
3. So,
Oh, okay, and then what did you
1.
oh, and that one?
Yeah.
Never mind.
To negate my nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, so you all, Baxter, you've taken up vigil in front of your sir's room. Stale, Pumpkin, what else are you doing? Pumpkin, I'm assuming you're gonna be hanging out at this door for a bit.
This door is mine.
Okay, and then Christelle, what are you gonna be doing?
After Lucky heads in for the night, I'm actually going to pass by Baxter and try and just pop in Ysur's room real quick.
Which involves passing by me, who is banging on a wall.
I just ignore your existence because I don't know what you're doing anymore, and I'm
Yeah.
frankly too afraid to ask.
I don't think the other two of you saw Vityan disappear into the wall, so...
I'm just watching
I
you
dare
bang
to
on
you
the
when
door
you
and I'm just
passed
like,
by. He went in here. He knocked 3 times on the wall, and then a door appeared. And he walked through the door, and then the door disappeared.
I'm just gonna like sarcastically knock 3 times.
You see a door appears with no handle that says, "Let me sleep," and then disappears again.
Oh. I'm gonna knock 3 times again.
You don't see anything. You do see a door reappear down the hallway on another blank area, and it just it is just nothing, and it just is on
Fucking
the
run
wall,
towards
and
it.
then as you get to it, it just says "Ha" on the door, and then it disappears.
At that point, I just give up, pat Pumpkin on the head, just like, have fun. And then I'm gonna pass by.
this child, or end up marrying them in 15 years.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god. Okay. What's going on in the Ysir room? What are you doing?
When I get to Baxter, I'm just gonna kind of give a little nod to Jeff, and just walk on through if you let me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, peeking your head in, you do see it's Ysir's room. There is a small 3-year-old in a too big bed. It is like a full adult-sized bed with a child in it.
So please tell me he just has like a crib that suddenly appeared in his room.
There's a crib in the corner.
All toddler cribs.
It's like a race car bed.
Hmm. So there's a full king-size bed taking up space in the room, and then to the side you see a toddler crib with the like baby jail, where it's just like
I would
the
have
tall
totally put him
ones.
in the crib if I had the chance.
Mhm. So okay, you can put him in the crib instead.
Yeah.
So there is a
Good.
child in his crib.
But I'm also, is there like a desk with any parchment, ink?
Yeah, there's a small writing desk and off to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and write down a note for him.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me see something real quick. Going to write it in primordial. Because he's said before, we've spoken in primordial before.
You've spoken to each other in primordial, so you know he
Yeah.
speaks it.
So I'm just gonna write the note in primordial saying, "We told the kids you're dead. Don't come out. We'll bring food later. Hate you, XOXO."
Fair.
Okay.
I want to take a short rest,
Okay.
and then fire Eldritch Blast at the wall. Then take
Oh my
another short rest and fire Eldritch Blast at the wall. If I'm not sleeping, he's not sleeping.
Hmm.
You know you could just take a short rest then knock like 50 times.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Okay, I was like, if you're gonna cast, okay, so yeah, you take a short rest. You open the door. You're not taking a long rest? You're just gonna keep taking like tiny short rests?
I'm gonna take tiny short rests and then knock 50 times, and then take another short rest and then knock 50 times.
All right. So for the first short rest, as you knock, you do see. What are the actually? You know what? Before that, what are the other two? Are you going to bed like normal people?
Before Crystal leaves, I'm like, so I think we should set up a type of rotation or something outside of your sis room. I don't trust that the other one, the little tiefling fella.
Yeah, here's an idea, because I also want to make sure that like the like the magic circle does its thing and we're not actually
Yeah.
attacked in the middle of the night.
Right.
So maybe our watch rotations could be like alternating between those two.
They technically wouldn't get along asleep.
Well, I mean, like, one person watches the room when they're on watch. The other person watches outside when they're on watch.
All right, yeah, we could do that. Or at least we could have we could walk some rounds, walk
Or
over
some
here and
rounds
walk
during your
outside.
watches. Yeah, that might be better.
Um,
Okay, how about
Alright.
just some rounds while we're doing our watches tonight?
Sounds good. You want to go first? You want me to go first? I think you've had a bit more of a rough time.
Says the one who almost died.
I
You
mean,
go take first rest.
Looks at
I
both
mean,
of your
I'll-
HP and goes,
I think I have more HP than you because I have 19 HP.
Listen, you're narrowly beating me out, but you get first watch. Or first
Yeah.
rest. First rest. I'll take
Alright.
first watch.
Well, in front of your eyes, since you already know, I'm just gonna drop into being 3 kobolds.
I'm going to hold out my hand for high fives from said 3 kobolds.
Yep. Slap, slap, slap.
just tiny high fives.
Taylor will grab Jeff and be like, right, have a good night there. We'll see
You
you
get some rest. See you in the morning.
couple of
Or see you
hours.
during your watch.
They're screaming down the hallway.
Should probably watch that one too a little bit. So,
Yeah. Only mildly terrified.
well, what about that? Alright. We're gonna go to bed.
If I can't sleep, you won't sleep.
Alrighty, I'm gonna narrate that and then your watch. So, Pumpkin, so you take a short rest and then you wake up and knock on the wall. And for a bit, I'm just gonna narrate what happens for each one. The first rest, you knocking on the door, you just see it goes, "Leave me alone." And it keeps moving and moving, and then you take your rest. You wake up again. It's now the door is just moving around. After the third watch, the door is now on the ceiling. It fully leaves any space you can reach with your arms and just goes on top of the ceiling.
Grab a couple chairs and then stand on them.
Oh my god. Are you just gonna form a barricade in the friggin'
Yeah.
If I have to do an athletics check, I
Yes.
will.
I'm gonna need athletics
acrobatics, whatever.
athletics or acrobatics to balance on a pile of chairs.
14 plus 5 is 19.
You're able because you have to stack at least like 3 chairs just to get up to the ceiling.
Knock, knock, knock.
You see the door actually opens and he goes, "Can you leave for a fucking moment?" It's a weird to look at because he is standing in the doorway as if it's regular and you were looking up. He just flips you off and closes the door and it disappears.
harassing this child?
I'm gonna go nap for another hour.
All right.
Oh my
After the next hour, every time no matter which wall or door you knock on, it does not appear again. You do not
Okay.
see it for the rest of the night, as he is
Okay, then I'll sleep.
presumably gone somewhere else outside of your range. In this hallway, at least.
I'm sleeping now.
Okay, and then Christelle, can I have you roll perception for your watch?
Yup.
Pumpkin, you're
It's way too fucking fun.
every time I think, oh, we'll get to those plot points that I wrote out.
No. Oh.
That's a 16.
Nox, just
16.
roll over.
Oh, what do you roll?
Don't make children sus.
No, he almost just rolled off my desk.
Oh, okay. 16 you said?
Yep.
Okay. 16, you don't really see anything in the hallways. You see maybe 1 or 2 cats wandering around, as there were
I
in
want to
the...
pet the cats.
Mhm. It's for a moment you're thinking it's multiple cats and you realize it is the same cat that was wandering the hallways last time you were in.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a cat. They
She's
move to
gonna
go
try to,
pet
like-
you. Oh yeah, they absolutely. The minute they see you come nearby, they just turn and flop over on their back for like just
Oh.
exposing their stomach. They're very used to pats.
Best pets.
It's actually a black cat. His name's Knox. It's
I know.
weird.
Some love.
Nox is just a roam walker.
Look, checking outside, you have the circle set up. And it's what you started your rest technically middle of the day because it's around lunchtime right now.
Oh, rip.
Because you got there early morning
We did.
Yeah.
and
We're
then
all beat
saw
the
all of the blood and went, oh shit. Yeah, so it's around lunchtime.
It
So
was draining. It was exhausting.
So as you are inside of the well, looking around, you can see that it's slowly becoming late mid-afternoon
Mhm.
as you look around, and you can see blood. The color of the blood on the temple as well as on the floor seems to be like rusting over, as it's just drying in the sun. But you don't see
Okay.
anyone. It's still daytime, so you don't see anybody. You can see a couple of like vultures flying around. You see small like desert animals. You see a little fox, like a fennec, running past.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
other than that, your watch is pretty uneventful.
All right. After the watch is over, I'm gonna check back into Sir's room, see if he's awake and or older. If he's older, I'm gonna laugh because haha, he was put in the crib.
Yeah, you do see he looks now to be, instead of 3, he looks 6, and it's like uncomfortable in the crib for him, where he's like his limbs are a little too big now.
I'm just gonna have a quick laugh about it, but then I'm actually gonna move him over to the bed.
I thought you were gonna leave him, and I'm like, hilarious. This man's
No.
gonna be a
We're gonna leave him.
full-grown
No.
adult in a crib.
Nah, I'm not that mean.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
you
put
move.
him on the bed and then I'll go to bed myself.
He does not wake up. It seems he is down for the count. Alrighty, and then do you wake up Baxter?
Yep.
Baxter.
Alright.
Well, there's no Baxter to wake up. I'm waking
You're
up
right.
the 3 kobolds.
You're waking up the triplets.
We just sleep in like a
Just-
kobold pile.
Just tap, tap, tap. Morning. Your guys' turn.
Alright. Sounds good. Thanks. Alright.
Oh.
Come on, Jeff. We will form into Baxter,
Jeff,
and then
usually Jeff is just laying in between like 3 different children who can all give him pats.
yeah, we're just like literally is a kobold pile with like Jeff in the middle.
He is
I love
having the time of his life.
Oh my gosh.
He's
How
literally
we
just like,
usually
this
sleep.
is he's annoyed that he gets woken up, and he's like, wah, wah.
Sorry, Jeff. Y'all
Do
need
you
to
want
go
to
on your
come
watch,
on?
though.
Do you want to come to watch with us, or you want to keep sleeping, buddy?
You see, he just like waddles next to Taylor's foot and just goes, wah.
All right.
Oh.
I will form into Baxter. Put our pendant together to make Baxter, and then I'll pick up Jeff and put him in his baby Bjorn, and go take watch.
He immediately just relaxes and is hanging out.
Yeah.
When you're walking through the hallway, you see 3 chairs stacked on top of each other and me asleep.
Yep.
It's a very confusing sight.
I'll just pull a blanket from my pack and put it on you. Try and get Jeff to put it on you, and then
You see a like gold sheen washes over the blanket as it floats over to you, Pumpkin, and then lays on top of you.
I'm asleep.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, so Baxter, you're the only one to see this.
Yep. All right, perception check.
Yep, go ahead and roll perception for your watch.
Hey, not bad. 18. 16 plus
18.
2.
Alrighty, so yeah, you, during your watch, in your rounds outside, the sun is starting to set now as it's passing afternoon. Looking around, you can see as the sun as the last lights of sunlight are hitting it, the blood starts disappearing on the temple, getting replaced with like, you can see the hands turn from like a blood red to the same gold tint as the rest of the statue. Looking at the pools of blood in the water, as the sun sets, you see it turns into regular water.
All right. Okay, that's good. All right. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Awesome. And then I'll do the checking on you, sir. Make sure he's still there.
Oh yeah, you peek your head in. He is in the bed now instead of in the crib. You see he looks a couple years older, maybe like 10. Like 9 to 10 years old. Just like sprawled out. The thing kids do where they just, all of the space. He's full starfish on the bed.
Starfish, yeah. Awesome. I'll just continue my watch.
And can I have you roll one more perception check while you're looking in that room?
Yeah. That is going to be a 10.
Looking around, you don't see anything really out of the ordinary. You do see what looks to be a note on the writing desk. The papers seem shuffled around.
Oh, can I see what the note says?
Looking at the note, you see a good number of papers. One of them is in common. It seems to be like log of his items, of the like merchant's manifest. One of them is a contract for a personal commission of items, and then there's something in a language you cannot read.
All right, it's a bit weird. I mean, does it look like the same handwriting?
It does look like the same handwriting as the letter you had been given for your case file on Perry. See, but you don't know what language either of those are.
Right.
But it's definitely something you can't read. But you did see Christale read Perry's case file easily and relay it back to you, so you know it's something Christale knows.
Okay, I'll take the letter, and I will very quickly just wake up Christale and be like, plan this sort of wake you up. I know you have been asleep for like 4 hours, but seeing this note on your sis desk, want to make sure it's all right. Is it like in the same writing as the case file?
Okay.
Christale, you see the note you wrote for you, sir.
Hey Bex, that's the note that I wrote for him.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know you wrote a note. Yeah, go put that right back.
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page with the whole, ooh, no, yes sir's dead kind of thing. Like,
All right, yeah.
including the deady in question.
I should probably go put that back there. Looks like he's about 10 now. Good night. Go back to sleep.
Good night. And before you even open the door, I am out again.
All right, I'll go put the note back where I found it.
Peeking in, you can see Sir has aged up a little bit more. He's before looking at him, he was still pretty young, and his hair was like sort of short, smoldering. Looking at him now, he's fully on fire. Most of his body is just on fire.
All right.
But it seems not painful. He seems to just be relaxing, but it does make the room a little uncomfortably warm.
Yeah, it does. I will put the note back where it came from. Since he's on fire, I will not put it on his face. And I will go back to watch.
Alrighty. So your watch passes pretty uneventfully after that. I believe it was just you two taking watch, right?
Yeah.
I'm unconscious.
Are you taking another one after that, or is how are you splitting it up? Just 2 watches each, or 1 each?
I think it's 2 watches each.
Okay, so then yeah.
Yeah,
So that way we could get a full
So then yeah.
8 hours.
Your watch passes pretty uneventfully. And then after that, it's around early nighttime, maybe like 9 p.m. before your watch ends.
Awesome. I will. So wait. So I take a watch. Wait. Crystal, me. Is that how we're breaking this up?
Yeah. So
You
then
can also wake me
Yeah.
up.
or you can wake up Pumpkin.
We thought you were pretty occupied with the door, or at least on my end.
I mean,
So,
that only
like-
took me 4 hours to do the first run.
But like, I probably wouldn't wake you up.
Yeah. Baxter,
I'll wake you up.
Yeah.
I'll like poke Pumpkin.
Where were you sleeping? In your room or next to the chairs?
There's a pile of chairs, and I was sleeping underneath them.
In the middle of the hallway. Okay.
Sorry, didn't want to wake you up, but I mean, we're just taking some watches, make sure everything's all right. Figured.
Oh, watch.
Might
Right.
want to take
I
one.
can do that.
All right, Aisha, I don't want to take. I know you're kind of up and. I think you're up and moving a bit. I heard you yelling for a little bit before I fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll go do a watch. I'll go do a watch.
Sure?
Yeah, can you help me with these chairs?
Oh yeah, totally. I will unstack them.
They are perfectly. It's weird how like you're not sure how Pumpkin could have gotten them to like Tetris perfectly without falling down, and yet that's where they are.
It's pretty impressive, gotta say. So I'll take the 3 chairs down, and then I'll bamf into my 3 selves, so I can each carry 1 chair.
Oh, that's right.
All right, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go outside watch.
We're kind of taking rounds. Yeah. So, we kind of walk around outside for a little bit, and then we would do a round to check on you, sir, because of the kind of sassy guy, and then we kind of do that back and forth.
Okay, sure. I'll go do one outside, and then I'll check on you, sir, and then I'll wake Christale.
I mean, technically, I already woke Christelle up. I don't think we need to wake them up again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we're doing math, you would be the final watch then.
All right, then I'll go do this.
Well, I appreciate it. You sure you're gonna get enough sleep?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
I think you would be. Yeah, no, you took your short rest, so yeah, you're good.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it. And go finish up some sleep myself. The fight took a lot out of me. Literally. You see all three kobolds do the finger guns at you.
Perfect.
In like unison too.
Crying.
Finger guns back.
Bart will pick up Jeff this time and head back to our room to sleep.
Jeff is living in the lap of luxury. He is not. He has not walked.
I thought their name was Bart, not Luxury.
I have to go now.
Stream's over.
Just that's it. That's the whole stream. Thanks, guys.
14 perception if it's needed.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so over the course of the night, you do see, when you step outside to do your watch, you see that the blood has been replaced. The blood on the statue has returned to gold, and those two pools of blood are now just clear water.
I don't like any of this.
You looking around, it seems as you do still see the blood stain leading up to the doors from Lucky's brother, but you don't see any other blood that was there previously. Looking outside, you do see a couple of those same like little mosquitoes that were dying at the chalk circle. But other than that, nothing more. And one glowing scorpion that sort of skitters past.
I don't like this place.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do my watch, and
Mhm.
that's yep.
Inside, peeking in. Do you peek in on you, sir?
Yep, I'll go check on you, sir.
Looking at he looks older. You can see it's a little bit slower now. His aging. He looks maybe 12.
For me, the last time I saw him, he looked 3.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you see he seems to have made a leap overnight.
Whoa.
But yeah, you see a 12-year-old sleeping in the bed.
Are
Most of
you
his body.
awake?
He does look unconscious. You don't see him respond, but he is on fire still.
How does he not burn his sheets? I'm
Make
gonna
an Arcana
close
check.
the door. Oh my god. 21.
Did you make a
I only
nat
have a
20?
2 in Arcana. No, it's a 19. The 22 was the nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looking at his sheets, you see in the corner of one of them, the little tag has an arcane symbol on it.
Oh, arcane sheets. Understood. I'll close the door and then knock on the wall outside of it 3 times.
No response.
Okay, and then I'll slide down the wall and close my eyes while I'm waiting for everyone else to wake up. Because I think I was the last watch anyways, but...
Yeah, let me real quick. You do hear the sound of a door opening inside of Ysir's room.
Ears up, head up. Door opening inside of Ysir's room, he said? I'll open the door.
You do see Vityan you see his door is inside of the wall of that room. And the door is already open and he's just standing there looking at Ysir on the bed.
Okay, just so you know, watching people sleep is kinda creepy.
Yeah, whatever. She's not dead. Thanks for lying.
What are you talking about? He's not. Who's this? I don't know who this sassy child is.
Uh-huh. And so that, and he points to the note on the writing desk. He's like, and so that's for what? Not telling people that he's dead? Pumpkin, you can't read what it says.
Do you think I can read that?
I mean, I don't think you can
Way
read.
to make assumptions about people.
You know, that's fair. I didn't think you could read, and I was right.
Yeah.
So, thanks for, telling me he was dead. He's not.
He's dead.
So then who's this? Who's this kid?
I don't know, but when someone dies and suddenly becomes a new person, it's a different person.
Touche. So what, he didn't keep his memories this time?
Don't know.
Hmm.
Because he hasn't said anything.
Alright, unconscious child. I'll see you later. And he just steps
Okay,
back
person
in.
who knows more things than they say they do.
You see, he just steps back into the room, into the doorway, and closes it, and then disappears
Eldritch
into the
Blast right
wall.
at the door.
Go ahead and roll damage. And I guess roll the hit to see if you get a nat 1.
No, it was a 2, so I'm fine. 15.
You blast directly into the Ysur's wall.
Yeah.
You do like a little, you like burn into a little hole in the wall.
That's my time.
Alrighty. Everyone gets the benefits of a long rest. So go ahead and mark that on your sheets as you each wake up from your pretty quiet rest, mostly uneventful. It is, yeah. If you watch, it would be around 2 a.m. then. By the time you wake up, 2 to 3 in the morning.
Awesome.
So yeah, you wake up. It's still dark outside, but you do have the rest of the tent, save for your other rooms that you're used to. But yeah, what do you all do when you wake up? You can see 3 of the teens have all congregated in the kitchen again and are just sort of sitting at the table.
That was my question. If the teens are up, I will walk out as Baxter and as 3 kobolds.
Yes, they are all awake.
Okay, so do all of you like your tiefling friend?
Vityan? He's pretty... Yeah. I mean, he's our friend, and we brought him on this mission because he's a cool guy and he's good at magic and stuff.
Cool. Alright, just checking.
Do you like your friend?
Yeah. Just checking.
I will set Jeff up in his chair, and I'll go ahead and start making like breakfast for everyone.
They're all looking at you in confusion, Pumpkin. Like, what's that? Do we like him? What?
I am going to make myself some espresso.
Are you using the espresso cup, or are you going to use the do not touch cup?
I don't know if Christelle would remember.
I don't think you were told. You were just told they were swapped, but not which was swapped.
Hey,
Yeah.
just so you know, our tiefling friend decided to, teleport into their room last night and read your letter.
I had a feeling.
None of you see Vityan at the table.
I get the feeling like that he knows a lot more than he's telling us, and that he might be a bad guy.
Rose pipes up and she goes, He's not a bad guy. He's just...
I'm whispering into their
Oh,
ear.
okay.
I'm gonna kind of mull it over for a minute. Just unknowingly take the espresso jar.
That's
start
the do not
making
touch
my
jar.
espresso.
That's the wrong. Remember the swap?
Oh. Putting it back, taking out the do not touch, putting that in instead.
Perfect.
Alrighty, so you have a regular cup of espresso.
Just gonna make the espresso just kind of. You tell Baxter that I'm gonna just go stick with you, sir, in his room. Pretend like I'm going out for a morning watch. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna head out.
Alrighty. Baxter, you don't need, you can go ahead and roll either perception or survival if you want for breakfast.
That's going to be... Oh, it's supposed to be the or. That ends up being a 9.
So it's still pretty average breakfast. There's a little bit burnt sausage, but other than
Definitely burnt.
that, it's in the eggs are cooked, but they're like hard at the bottom. But otherwise, entirely edible, and it still tastes pretty good.
Right, here's breakfast for everyone. Eat up, you know.
They all eat with the appetite of teenagers who.
Growing kids need their food. Oh, no, please don't bump my hand.
Yes, yep.
Let me put down the food. Oh God.
Do you see Dan did not wait until you even put it? He had a fork in his hand and started eating it as it was in your hand before it
Yep.
had even reached the table.
Jeff, I think we might have to make our own breakfast again. I don't think that's lasted.
Oh, there's none left.
I'll make a second round of breakfast then, so that way we can eat it too.
You see, you have 3 hungry teenagers all just immediately scarfing down food.
All right, Jeff. This time we have to act really fast.
Okay. Oh, you don't have to roll for that one. You'll make the same
Okay.
breakfast.
I'm gonna like put my body between the kids so Jeff can get some fucking food.
They don't take it this time. You see they're focused on their own plates. And Pumpkin, what were you doing for breakfast?
I thought they were making me breakfast too.
There is a plate that's set in front of you.
Cool.
No one else touches it,
My plate.
but you are able
That's
to
what I'm
eat.
doing.
Okay. And then Christelle, you
Head
had.
off to the sir's room.
Ooh, okay. So yeah. So you get over there, and you open the door.
Yep.
Yeah, opening it, looking inside, you see Sir is in there. He looks nearly. You haven't seen him in a bit, and over time, he seems to have grown a little bit faster. He looks maybe 3 years younger than his adult self was.
Just gonna pull out the chair by his desk, sit down, sip
Mhm.
the espresso,
You
and
see.
just kind of watch.
Can you make a
Just keep
perception
watch.
check for me?
All right. Perception. I see. I see, because that's 19.
19. The note you left is gone.
All right.
And on the far wall, you see a door with no handle.
I'm just gonna get up and knock on it.
You see it doesn't open so much as disappear entirely, like sort of shimmer and disappear. And on the other side, you see Vityan. What do you want?
Well, considering, I was thinking a talk might be in order.
About?
Gee, I don't know. Points to the room around us.
Oh, what, you mean you lying? Okay, yeah, why'd you lie? You're an asshole. Thanks.
Yeah, I am an asshole. That's just kind of my thing. We'll establish that first and foremost.
Okay, so.
I'm not pretending to be nice at any point. If I am nice, it's genuine. If I'm mean, it's genuine. It's whatever.
Okay, cool. So we're on the same page. I don't like you. You don't like me. Why are we
But
still
let's
talking?
figure out why the fuck we're going through this. I just want to know what your whole deal is.
My whole deal? I don't know. Don't lie to me and then let me sleep instead of knocking on my door even when I put it on the ceiling.
Well, see, that wasn't me.
Yeah. What do you want?
All I did was keep watch.
Okay. I don't know what you want from me. I haven't touched him if you're worried about that. I haven't done anything.
I wasn't worried about that so much as just finding out why, like, what the big deal is about all of this. Why you seem more affected than they do.
I don't see why that's any of your business.
I mean, I'm kind of his designated bully if you haven't figured that out by now.
Mm-hmm. And that matters to me because
I just want to know. Call me nosy, call me Snoopy, whatever you want. I just want to figure out what's going on here. If there's any hostility, I don't want it to be any hidden stuff. I want all of it out in the open so we can hate each other properly.
Here, then I'll make it easy. I don't like you. I don't like your friends. Except for that bunny. They did a good job. I don't know how they got to the fucking ceiling. They put 3 chairs on it. Anyways.
Listen, they scare me sometimes.
I don't like being lied to.
All right. Well, if those lies were in place because there was some fucked up shit happening.
Listen, it's not my fault that he decides I'm gonna run away from home and not tell my dad. So my dad says, if you find him, you tell him he has to come home or make him come home. That's not my fault.
Well, I mean, what if it just wasn't a good place for him? What if he just needed to go?
And then, like, send a letter or whatever. I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Oh, so is this what it is? You just wanted letters?
Listen, I don't decide what happens. I just do what I'm told to do. And if Captain Bourdain says, if you see you, sir, make him come home, I make him come home.
All right. And if he gets home and some fucked up shit happens, what you gonna do then?
He's strong enough to get out of it, and look, he's not gonna die.
Yeah, maybe not, but I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore.
Yep, that's just what he's like.
Yeah. You either love to hate it or hate to love it. I feel like it's kind of a crossroads of both at the moment.
Well, I can be happily in the hate camp, and you can be in the love camp.
Oh God, don't even go there.
Whatever. How's everybody else doing? They, awake, alive?
Settled in for breakfast.
Okay, then they're not dead at least.
Trust me, we're not that kind of people.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that rabbit was gonna kill me.
Yeah, the rabbit doesn't speak for Baxter and I.
I mean, Baxter also threatened to kill me.
Baxter doesn't speak for me.
Alright, you've yet to threaten to kill me. You've just threatened to, like, make me have a conversation, which is honestly worse. Kill me.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just
There you go. There you go.
So-
It's worse. I'm not a trained therapist. There you go. There's
Nope.
your trouble.
Okay. I'm gonna disappear into this room until it's time for us to leave.
You sure you don't even want any food or anything?
You see, he kind of moves out of the way, and it doesn't look like a bedroom so much as a small apartment, like a studio apartment inside of there. You see a kitchen, a little living room,
Ah.
and a bed, a loft with a bed in it. And he just goes, "I'm fine. I have food."
I'm just staring at that. I'm just like, what the fuck? You get that and we get shitty beds?
It's because you suck. And you see, he
I
just kind
mean,
of
yeah.
steps back.
That's true.
All right.
All right. Take care, I guess. We'll see you when we're heading out.
Yeah, let me know. Please don't fold me up inside this tent.
Oh, God. I think they wanted to. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I'm not gonna die, but like I've been in this tent when it's folded up and it sucks.
Okay.
All the rooms get on top of each other and like the hallways turn into circles. It's confusing.
What?
You don't want to be in here.
Okay. Figured as much.
It's just weird.
Wait, but you don't actually die? He told us you would die.
Well, he dies.
Oh.
You won't die.
Oh.
You'll just be trapped in here forever until he lets you out.
Oh, boy.
So,
That's fun.
and you see, he just kind of goes, "Okay, bye," and then the door reappears,
Later.
just slowly and shimmers.
And I'll just head back to the desk, sit down, and sip my espresso.
You have a tiny cup of espresso, watching your sir slowly age in front of you. The other two, what are you doing after breakfast?
I mean, I'll bring Cristal some breakfast because they didn't eat.
You gotta eat.
So I'll bring what I can steal from the horde.
You see, after the children are full, they just kind of all lay at the table.
Right, everyone all full and everything?
Look, he's like, thank you. Yeah, we're full. It was nice to have. It was good breakfast. We were very hungry.
All I could tell, if I was going to lose a hand there for a moment, does anyone need anything to drink or?
Do you guys have like fruits that have juice in them?
Well, I think so. Let me check real quick. Can I look for some fruits?
There's you sir has like you've never seen one before, but it seems like he has a box with arcane symbols on it that are keeping food cold.
He invented the refrigerator.
I was gonna say, is it fruit snacks?
There are some cold fruits and fruit juices. Those are generally very expensive to come by.
Yeah.
Juiced fruits, and like especially in an area like this where there's not a lot of plants, vegetation, it's expensive to have that imported.
I will take it out for them because
There's a bowl of grapes in there for the kids.
Baxter don't know.
Mhm.
I'll grab some apple juice and some grapes for the kid.
They're gonna have ants on a log.
Table. Yeah, I'll make them little ants on the log. Like, all right, darling, there you go now.
You
I'll
see,
put the fruit stuff on the table. Like, all right,
they
I hope
all,
that's all right.
they all have pretty wide eyes as they're staring at the fruit and just start immediately scarfing it down.
Oh, Jesus. One of these days, you're going to eat my hand off, I swear.
One of them almost grabs your hand before you move it out of the way.
Nope. Not a grape there, Dan.
Dan is not. He just has a mouthful of grapes.
I will grab the plate of breakfast and take it to Christelle.
Okay. These are hungry teens, and fruit's expensive in the desert. It's a special treat.
We're going to attack.
Oh yeah, you managed to bring a plate to Christelle. Christelle, you're just hanging out in the room.
Yep, just vibing.
Just vibing.
I'll knock gently, and then I will open the door and be like, I got some breakfast for you. That's all you didn't eat.
Thanks, Bax.
No problem. I would have brought some fruit, but I think I might have lost a hand if I tried to do that. And
Not a problem.
those guys are a little scary when they're hungry, I have to say.
Teenagers are just terrifying in general.
Yeah, they're quite are. I don't know. Don't quite like them. I mean, they're cute and all, but like, don't want one.
Yeah.
Just feed it and send it back home.
You just want a kid, pass it away when it's a teenager to someone else, bring them back when they're better.
Yeah, don't even really want a kid, though I think Taylor might.
That's fair.
Well, I'm not a big one, neither is Xander, but who knows at this point.
That's fair.
No, sorry, hold on. Mix it up. It's actually Xander wouldn't mind a kid. Taylor says, fuck no, don't want that.
You know what? More power to her.
I agree. So, do we have a plan?
Not really. I guess we're going to bring the kids back.
Fantastic.
Make sure they get their, scheduled therapy, or not scheduled, but just more like guaranteed.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Didn't know therapy was such a big deal, but I'm going to go make sure that Pumpkin isn't terrorizing the other one. I haven't seen him yet, but
I saw him a little while ago. He should be okay, but yeah, just make sure that Pumpkin's not like actively torturing the kid.
Did he need breakfast? Did he eat yet? He didn't come down for breakfast.
No, he's good. He's good.
All right.
He's got his own kitchen, apparently.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, if anything else, just hold it down the hallway.
Will do.
Awesome. Then I'll head back to the kitchen to make sure the teenagers have eaten us out of Tintin home.
Pumpkin, what were you doing during this?
I was watching the kids.
You do see Rose hands you like a little like strand of grapes. I don't know, a vine with the grapes on it, so you can have some.
Yeah, I ate some of them too.
But yeah, mostly it seems to be both Lucky and Dan who are just scarfing them down insanely fast. Rose seems to be slowly eating grapes as she's just sitting there.
I'm taking my time as well.
Alrighty, yeah. Backs are peeking in. You see the same thing. Lucky and Dan are going to town on a bowl, and Rose and Pumpkin are slowly eating, like normal pace.
So does your friend have any weaknesses or?
I mean, yeah, like everyone does. He doesn't like getting punched in the face. And
That's a good one.
I mean, but I don't like really getting punched in the face. I don't think anyone does.
No, I don't think anyone likes getting punched in the face.
He doesn't like being stabbed. He's kind of okay with fire usually.
Okay, that's good to know. What about cold?
He doesn't like being cold usually. He says it makes him upset.
Perfect.
And
that's all you walk into is me trying to find out their weakness.
It makes his fire smaller too.
All right. What's going on in here?
Finding out our friends' weaknesses.
I think
really know why she's asking that.
Yeah, probably best if we don't ask why. So did you guys want us to walk back with you, or did you want to head out on? I mean, it's kind of late right now. Actually, it's only like 2 a.m., so we could always hang for a little bit. Or you can leave now.
You guys can come with us if you want. I mean, I don't think anybody would be mad that we told you where the secret hideout was.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Technically, we're already on a mission that we are sent to do. So,
Okay.
What was their mission again?
oh, I don't actually remember. I just remember we came out here for something.
Oh, okay. As long as none of us remember.
I think Crystal probably does. They're pretty good at remembering what we're supposed to be doing. You know, my memory's all over the place, if you know what I mean.
It's in 3 places, actually.
Yeah, it's all over the place. So, usually think of 3 different things at the same time. Makes it a bit confusing.
That
And
makes
the old
sense.
noggin up here. So, how far away is your hideout, kids?
It's well, it's not very far from here. It's like maybe I think if we go like regular speed, like half a day.
All right, it's not bad.
If we travel with them for half a day and then travel half a day back, we should be able to be fine.
I think so too. At least make sure they get there all right. Keep
That
them
makes sense.
safe.
Okay. It's technically a secret, so you can't tell anyone where it is.
Is there any spots along the way that are very good for murdering a person?
That's a very weird question. Let's not answer that.
Why do you
Don't-
want to know?
Don't worry about it.
Well, we need to know if there's any places where we might get ambushed.
I mean,
Yeah.
all of the ambush spots are kind of filled up by us.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's
Are we
good.
going to pass by any of those that we should be worried about? That
Well,
someone's going to
I
jump
mean,
us?
if we're with you, then they won't do it.
All right, sounds good.
Maybe,
Will?
yeah, if you're by yourself. And we'll tell them not to do it when you leave, too. So
That's mighty kind of you.
they don't
So,
take all your gold.
yeah, that'd be nice. Don't have much gold anyway, so, so should we leave like tonight in the morning? I don't know what's better for everyone else.
I mean, it's up. You guys have been really nice, so whenever you want to go, it's great. We can go now. Traveling at night's not that bad. You just have to like stay away from any of the like animals, and make sure the mosquitoes don't get you.
Aren't there a lot of mosquitoes out and about?
Did you hear that, Vitarol? We're leaving.
Aren't there a lot of mosquitoes out and about? It seemed like that the other night.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. They just make you really tired, and they take away all your magic. If like a bunch of them get you.
That's not good. I like my magic, though I don't really need it all the time. I like it.
Well, it's only if like a bunch of them get you. If it's just one, it's not that bad.
Oh, that's good. Jeff doesn't like mosquitoes either. He's a small little guy.
Oh yeah, that probably makes it's not nice for him.
Yeah, but he does have armor on. He's just not wearing it right now because we're inside.
But yes, should we leave?
Let's go check with Crystal if everything's all good to go. And then we should probably get a move on.
Christale, as this conversation was happening, you see that Ysura has finally, it seems, stopped aging, and is now just sleeping on the bed.
I'm still just eating, drinking my espresso.
Yeah, as you were there, he seems to, he slowly wakes up. He turns a little to one side and then the other. What? Oh, and he finally sits up and he goes, "Oh, what happened?"
Pretty sure you died or something. Came back.
Oh yeah.
You were very, very tiny.
Oh yeah, I was. Yep. Okay, that's what happened. Is everybody here?
Yeah, everybody's here, and that includes our friends.
Vitarol. Vitarol.
Yeah, he's just leaving alone. Maybe he's calmed down a little bit.
It's
Just echoing
like
in the hallway.
Dan, Rose, Vityan.
You see, he just nods his head, and when he hears Vityan's name, he sort of pauses and then just nods again. Okay, all right.
Apparently the kid didn't like that you never sent letters.
Okay. Yeah, I get
He's
that.
a little bitter, but not terrible.
He's not that bad of a kid. He's just got some anger issues.
We'll
I was
trap you
about to say,
inside.
probably more than me.
Oh no, he's an angry kid. But everybody made it out. Did we get the other kids?
The other kids were.
Ah, okay.
I'll kind of slide the rest of my stuff over,
Oh yeah.
the rest of the food and the espresso, and then be like, oh, shit, how are we gonna do that?
Do what?
May or may not have told the kids that you were dead. Vityan knows that you're not, but
Of course he does. So yeah, I mean, I could stay in the tent, I guess.
I mean, if we fold it up, don't you die or some shit?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll just be a baby again.
Listen, I don't want to have to put you through that like twice in the span of 2 days.
Yeah, that's not. I'm so tired. I'm starving, and you can see he's just eating the food quickly.
Uh,
So I'm definitely dead, is what I guess we'll tell them.
Here's an idea. This is probably going to be a long shot, but hopefully the fact that I am the one who has not yet threatened to kill him might be a good bargaining chip, and I'm going to knock 3 times on the wall.
You see the door appears and then shimmers empty into an empty space. What do you? Oh, hey, fuck you. He says to
Hey.
you, sir. No, not to you. He's looking at you, sir, and he
No,
goes,
yeah.
"Oh, hey, what do you want?"
Hey, small favor.
No, what? I don't care what it is.
How about this? I'll give you 3 gold if you do this one tiny favor for me.
10.
You think I'm rich or some shit?
Yes, your friend paid us off last time we tried to rob you.
Yeah, that was our friend. I ain't got that kind of money.
Then ask her for it.
Oh, God.
Vitrol.
You're being requested. I'm just wondering if you could maybe distract your friends and my companions long enough so that we can sneak Yasser the fuck out of this tent so he doesn't have to, die again in here.
I mean, he could just die in here. That would be the easiest option.
Yeah, but then we're doing that to him twice in the span of 2 days.
Bummer. So
Listen,
sad. I'm
just
so
because
sad.
you two have this unspoken tension between the two of you doesn't mean I need to be host to it. I just want to get him the fuck out of here.
8.
I'll give it 8. I'll give you 8 gold for it.
No, you, and he points to you, sir. You owe me for this. And he walks out of the room. It disappears behind him, and he walks right over to you, sir. You owe me fucking big time. And then he slaps him. And as he slaps him, you see his hand alight in fire. And as it comes into contact with Yasir's cheek, Yasir just is like, okay, all right. You see Yasir sort of shrinks down tiny and tiny until it becomes the form of a small cat.
Oh. That works.
There. Now he's a tiny cat. He found
I'm
one
gonna
in the
just
tent.
scoop him up. I'm just gonna scoop up Yasser cat.
He immediately tried to scamper away, but he's too small. He's like the size of a kitten.
Oh. Just holding him like, oh.
There. You get an hour to have fun.
That works. Nice.
Oh, I love the little mitt. Give a little limb.
Oh, baby.
Maybe.
Alright.
You
Got
have
that?
You have a tiny cat who is just like, just meow, meow.
You have like you had that invisibility thing before, right?
Meow,
You could probably use that after the hour is up.
meow.
Okay, not gonna lie, this form is a lot cuter than your regular form.
It's just cat. It's just cat.
I love it. And then I just kind of look up to, I look up to Vityan and I go, all right, and listen, I guess I kind of owe you too. I'd prefer a monetary owe, but
No. He owes me a favor, and he knows what he can do.
that's none of my business. I'm just gonna walk out.
Alrighty. You walk out into the hallway where you see, I'm assuming, Pumpkin yelling.
I'm gonna see if Vityan is following me.
He is. He follows behind you.
Okay.
We found a cat.
Oh. Can I have it?
You Knox.
Mm-hmm.
Knox, my beloved.
Oh, look at his little hand. But yeah, so you have Kitten Yasur. There is that random black cat that does wander around the tent as well.
I love that. I love that cat.
Oh.
And I'm gonna look to Pumpkin. I'm just gonna hold up the kitten and just kind of like my eyes motion over towards Yasur's room.
It's Yasur.
My eyes motion towards Ysur's room.
Vityan
And then
just goes, it's Yasur. He's a cat now.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Is he gonna?
He's
I
like
don't
that
get-
forever. I turned him into a cat.
Okay.
Honestly, I kind of prefer it this way.
So.
I mean, listen, he can't backtalk me if he's just a cat.
Meow.
What did they say? What are they saying?
I keep forgetting you could translate all animals. Shit, what did he say? You said, what was it that you said? He can't backtalk me as a
He
cat?
can't backtalk me as he's a cat.
And he goes, yes, I can. Hey, listen to me. Just,
Isn't that right, you cute little dumbass?
There are no thoughts
I
behind
hate
those
you.
eyes.
Oh
The
my
cat
god.
is gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm. There are tiny
Yeah,
claws
probably.
digging into your arm.
That's fine.
You'll take, what, a D4 of damage? Is this cat's just trying to, like, puncture? It's one. It's 1 point of damage.
Oh, look at that. Tiny little baby packed a punch.
As the kitten claws are just digging into your skin. He's a very angry cat.
Baby. I'll just kind of
Meow,
shoulder him.
meow,
Like, make sure that he's nice and stable.
meow,
You gonna stay there?
meow. Pumpkin, you just hear, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing this. It's gonna get annoying eventually. But okay, Baxter.
I'll poke my head out the kitchen. Oh, I didn't even know a cat. I like cats. The black one really likes me a lot. We tend to hang out.
Yeah.
And
The black cat likes sneaking into your room for pets.
always. So we got another cat?
Yep. Tiny little cat right here.
Yes.
Adorable little bastard.
Yeah, so cute. All right. So, our other three friends here said that they're ready to go whenever we are. I know it's kind of late at night, but they say it's about a half a day's walk.
All right.
You can do that.
We just have to avoid the wildlife, and we also have to avoid the mosquitoes. That's what they said.
That sounds good enough to me.
Okay, so you all head out.
Perfect.
You do know that there are 5 camels in total. I
Oh,
believe.
silver camels. Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Jeff prepped in his armor.
This tiny little armor is so adorable.
His tiny little armor. So we have so there's four of us.
You
No,
want to-
three of us and 4 of them. So there's
Mhm.
7 of us.
Yeah, there's
So-
7 of you.
2 of us will have to have 2 camels of doubles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
You
have to go by myself.
Yeah, so you're by yourself. the teens can all fit into 2 camels. Since they're all
Okay.
pretty scrawny. That leaves 2 more, I believe.
Christelle and I can hang out, but that won't work.
Well, there's 2 more camels left, right?
Yeah, so you can have your own.
So you
So
each
we
can have your own
each have our
camel,
own.
and so that
Oh,
way when
okay.
yes sir has to go invisible, and I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless
Has to
you.
go invisible, and thank you, and turn into human size. They can just ride with you.
Because you have your own, Baxter, you have your own, and then the rest are the teenagers. So it's already 3. And the teenagers take up the other 2.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So yeah, you're all able to go. The camels are able to get you there pretty quickly
I'll
on the desert.
fold up the tent. Just
Mhm.
saying that,
Oh, that's right,
covering all
yes.
bases.
Well, the tent, you can...
Repack the tent.
We pack the tent, get rid of the magic chalk.
Okay, I was going to ask, do you leave the circle? Alrighty. Looking out, it is still pretty like 3 a.m. The entirety of blood, save for that one streak leading to the door, is completely gone. It looks as if it is a regular temple.
Is the door closed again?
It is closed.
Okay.
None of you closed it, but you do see that now it is closed, but the front has a splash of blood on it. It seems to be rapidly drying, and you can see sand slowly covering the others that were on the walkway. There's a gnat that's killing me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was to make sure that door is closed.
And the pools of blood are no longer there. They are now
They're
replaced
water.
with water.
So how are we going to warn people that they shouldn't come here?
Not really sure.
I
If
guess we'll
it's-
just have to hope no one else does.
Yeah, maybe big sign says "Don't touch."
Yeah.
No treasure. Fuck you. I don't know.
Oh, mystic kitten on my shoulder. Do you have any advice?
Meow. Meow.
Good
Pumpkin,
advice.
Pumpkin, you hear? I mean, it's a giant temple. Just don't go inside. It looks dangerous.
And I reply with, meow, meow, meow.
What did you just call my mother?
It's like, what did you call my mom?
What did you say?
It's not even full words. It's just like sounds.
Yep. Entirely just sounds.
I smell fruity, sure.
Exactly. It's like, I don't know what that means, but okay.
I tried.
So who, you see that Vityan he seems to be leading one of the camels, and he takes up the front, and he goes, I'll show you where it is. And then,
Much appreciated.
alright, if you
Sounds
want to,
good.
if you need to come in for like what, food or water or restocking or
Therapy.
therapy or...
No tricks, Vitterall.
Thank
Okay.
you, Vityan.
I won't
think
trick
we'll be
anyone except for you. Pumpkin. Just you. Just tricks for you.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right, and we're off.
Both
I'm
of
just
you
gonna
have
turn to
confused
Baxter
looks.
like, is this how you...
Babysitting?
Are they flirting?
There's
Didn't
2
they
teenagers with confused looks on their face of like, yeah, I mean, I also wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't
So-
really know what's going on.
Is there
Like,
flirting
goodness.
going on here?
I think I'm not very good at figuring this kind of stuff out.
Oh, is that why? Oh no. That's why you... no.
Christelle's just not getting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to walk. It takes you a couple of hours. Do you guys stop for breaks or anything like that?
I don't think we'll need to.
I think we need to take the break when Ysir transforms from a cat to a human.
That will, after an hour, that will happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To not Phoenix
I mean,
human.
do you hide him before that, or are you?
Yeah.
Can you cast spells in polymorph? I don't think you can.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think you're
Nope.
the
I don't
animal.
think so.
Yep. So yeah, can't cast spells, can't speak, can't take any other actions. So
Okay.
So yeah, there's this. After about the hour passes, you sir will return into a full-grown adult.
Who
I
becomes invisible,
I would
right?
probably be in the
Immediately?
back of the. I'm in the back of the pack to
Okay,
ensure for this.
perfect. Okay, so yeah, after an hour, he turns back into a person. Everyone else is in front of you. If you want, you can make perception checks. Because I don't think that's gonna be a quiet affair.
I would kind of, slow down, kind of move cat to sand.
Are you
14.
kidding me? That's 2 nat 1s and a 4. So those teams
Wait.
don't see shit.
Thank
They don't
God.
shit.
I'm not rolling. And what's his face? I won't roll for him. He already.
Vition's aware of what's
I know.
happening,
His concentration ends, so he knows what happens.
I rolled a 5.
You and Vition are glaring at each other. It's very confusing what's happening over there. He sticks his tongue out and just goes,
I do it back.
just.
Yeah,
Baxter, I'm pretty sure that's flirting at this point.
yeah, that's flirting. Jeff, is that flirting?
Neither of you can hear it, and I don't think
Nope.
Pumpkin is nearby. You just hear.
We gotta know what's happening. We have to know what's being said.
Alright.
You two, what were your rolls?
I had a 14.
Okay, and Christelle, I mean, you can feel it happening. It's really not a.
I'm literally watching it happen. I'm waiting for him.
So yeah, he sort of half falls off of the camel as he turns from cat to person, and like the space is different than he thought it was. But immediately he like clambers on and turns invisible behind you.
I kind of reach back and try and like pat his face.
He's like,
Just to be like,
that's
good job.
that you put your hand like directly into like just right. You know when you like try and touch someone blindly and you just like smack their mouth, and it's just like it's fine. I'm fine.
Good to have you back.
I'm gonna lean into Jeff and be like, I think that's also flirting. Everyone seems to be flirting up there. Don't really know what's going on. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's a lot. I know. A little awkward being the fourth wheel, but whatever, it's fine.
5th and 6th wheel.
Yeah, technically there's a lot of wheels. The 7th wheel. Yeah. Yeah, we're in it together though, you're right. It's fair. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at figuring that stuff out either, so I'm kind of surprised I've noticed it now too. Yeah, I think Pumpkin's just making noises up there now. Don't really think they know what they're saying.
Pumpkin, you're making noises, and Jeff just hears the word fuck once, and it's like, what? But okay, it's a string of random syllables, and then the word fuck. Like that's the one word you know. But yeah, so you're all able to walk pretty quickly. Yasir was able to stealth properly to stay invisible. He is now concentrating on that. Because still, you do feel arms around your stomach as Yasir holds on. Pumpkin, you and I don't know what's going on with you and Vityan, but you're having like you've now both. He's trying to see how long he can keep his out before it becomes uncomfortable.
Are we just both blepping then?
And he's going blep.
What? Perpetual blip.
You see, he does pull his tongue back in because it starts getting like sand in there, and he's like, nah.
I just lean a little bit back to try and talk to you, sir. Just like, are they flirting?
I don't know what teenagers do.
Yeah, they're scary.
Yep, they're very terrifying. And okay, yeah, so as you keep walking, you do make it there pretty quickly. So you walk through the desert. You're still in the same canyon you were before, but the formations are a little different. As you get closer, you see Vityan slows down a little bit in front of one like crag of rocks sort of sticking out. And you can see a crack in between them, in between two like passing spikes. And in a sort of dark space in between it, and he just stops the camel in front of it. Excuse me? He's like, well, all right, here we are. Secret hideout.
Alright, it's a pretty good one. Smart.
Lucky's. Do you guys want to come inside? We can get fruit or food, or I think we could tell Captain Bourdain to pay you for like helping us. Or
Looking
I
at
could
the
pay
other.
you. I have some money inside.
You don't have to
I
pay
don't
us
think
there.
Yeah,
that's
we would
necessary,
never
Lux.
want anything from you, Lucky.
Oh, I mean, it's fine. You guys kept me alive and didn't kill me both times. So that's great.
Yeah.
That's all right. You were mighty helpful yourself. You gave us some of these nifty items. So
Yeah.
that's payment enough.
Okay. Well, do you, um, okay. So it's goodbye?
I think this might be goodbye, sadly enough. But if you ever need anything, you can try and find us.
Okay.
Don't know where we're gonna be, but
Um,
there's ways of that kind of stuff. I feel like.
okay. Well, we're always here, so you can always come back here if we can't find you.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
Cause it can't move. That we can't move the entrance or the place. So, and
It's
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
and I live here, so I probably won't leave.
I mean,
Yeah.
looks like a pretty interesting place to live.
It does. Just remember to stay away from temples. Don't try and loot anymore.
Yeah, preferably all of them. They're probably dangerous.
Yeah,
Especially that one.
We're not. I don't think we're gonna go into any temples anymore.
Yeah. Just try and be safe. Get into like a reasonable amount of trouble, just not too much.
Mhm.
Like,
I think
cause
I'm
some
just gonna
mischief.
stick to like regular stealing.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Like when
Like,
people are
cause
in the
mischief.
market.
Don't put your lives in danger.
Yeah, like people in the market who don't know where their wallet is. Like that seems normal, but I don't think I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep going into like magic temples for blood gods.
hmm
That sounds
Right.
like a good idea.
Well, you all take care of yourselves. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor.
Yeah, see you, Vittle loser.
By
Hey,
punk
Vityan.
ass.
That was a good one.
That was
Hey,
a good
Vityan.
What?
We'll try to write.
Don't make fun of me.
Hey.
This isn't. It's not a joke. Don't.
I couldn't write you if I wanted you to.
You can't even read if I wrote you a letter. We wouldn't even
Don't
know what
worry.
it said. Can't
You
read.
can write all the confessions you want. She'll never read them.
I gotta go inside. I'm tired.
All right. You guys take care. Be safe out there. I'll see you again sometime on better terms.
Yeah, that would be nice.
If you ever see me in the market, try not to steal my stuff, but like let me know you're there.
Can I steal from your customers after they buy stuff?
I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get a booth again, but like
Okay.
if I can, go for it.
Okay. Well, bye.
Bye. Sorry about all your dead friends. And all
Oh
right.
god.
Oh.
You see, Roses immediately wilts. She remembers. She goes, "Oh, right."
Sorry about that. I mean, did you guys need any money? Guess I give you some money.
Oh no, we're fine. We'll probably just go like rob a caravan next week.
We'll probably just go rob a
Alright.
caravan.
It sounds like a good way to handle stuff.
We're fucking returning and we've got like hoods on and they can't tell who we are. They fucking
they
rob
rob
us.
Oh my god.
Make sure you go talk to someone about everything.
There's a Miss Gracie. She's in charge of all of people whenever they're sad. She's their therapist.
Oh, good. Go talk to Miss Gracie.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Before we go, is that anyone's backstory?
Yeah, any of you got
Any
Gracie?
of us have a Miss Gracie? Is
No.
there a bingo backstory here? Okay, we're good. We can get out of here.
Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, they hop off the camels and
It's
give
like
them
you
back
don't
to-
anymore if you do.
If you did, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need to change her name then.
You don't now.
But anyways, yes, they hop off the camels. They get out of there. Can I have everyone make a perception check for me as the children are walking
Sure.
away?
Oats. 14 again.
14 for me as well.
Hey.
Not 20.
Alrighty.
Okay, show off.
Fucking
So-
show off.
Sorry, I can't be a part of the 14 squad. I was debating on lying and saying 14 for the hell of it.
Just go lower. So you two don't see anything, but Christelle, as they're walking, you do see a flash of gold in inside of Dan's cloak. It seems as if he has something gold with him. You don't get a good look at what it was, but you do see some. He's just clearly has something. You do remember that they took a couple of items from the tomb, which they did hand to you guys. They gave you some, so you're not
Hey,
sure what
guys.
it is.
Before you go, don't forget,
What?
if it's from a blood god temple, some of it might be cursed.
Or curse the land.
That's
Yeah,
all
well,
I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna keep it at that.
I mean, the three of them look at you in confusion, and Dan does not look at you as much as the ground next to you.
Just kind of watching Dan at this point. Just
And
like,
then he goes, yeah, that'd be dumb to take.
Yeah, it could actually curse the land. So good
I'm
thing
gonna
you guys
use
didn't take anything.
prestidigitation to
Curse the
make Dan
land.
feel colder.
He feels colder.
Yeah.
I mean,
like it's some curse.
you didn't see the flash of gold. You just know he is
Aw.
not looking.
I mean,
yeah, the only one who saw it was Christelle with the nat 20.
I mean, I think I'm gonna get suspicious from the words of, if you take something and then they're the only person who doesn't say anything,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
cold wind.
yeah, he gets cold. I mean, he was the one who said that'd be a dumb idea.
Oh.
A very dumb idea.
I mean,
It could
Yeah.
put
can I insight
you.
check that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and insight.
It could put you in danger. It could put your friends in danger. It could put your boss in
It's a
danger.
14. So
14. Yeah, so you think he just looks uncomfortable. He does not look very happy
That's
about.
great too. I'm gonna make him cold anyways.
Mhm.
Put
You see
in
Rose
danger. Your friends, your boss.
kind of raises a hand. She goes, "Does that mean you have to give back your axe?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
I didn't-
adults. It's different for us.
Well,
I
no.
didn't
Here's the thing.
realize it was from there.
Where did you get your axe from? I don't remember who gave you that. Did I give you that?
It was like in a pile of stuff. They like had a
Oh
pile
yeah,
of stuff
they had a
that
pot.
gave
Then
us.
yeah. So yeah. Rose goes, "Does that mean you have to give your axe back?" 'Cause
We
that
will
was-
be eventually.
We're gonna be heading back to the temple to drop all this stuff back.
I mean, or you could just keep it. It's not. It's probably not cursed.
But also, just don't put people in danger with that.
Okay.
We're already doing things that are kind of risky. So like we're kind of used to putting ourselves in danger, but like
Fine.
if you guys just want to go back to regular old thieving, just make sure you're not like actively putting each other in danger.
Yeah.
You see, they just go fine. You see Rose like reaches into her cloak and pulls out a tiny gold ball and drops it on the ground, and then drops.
What?
Lucky reaches into her pocket and drops a couple of gold rings on the floor, and then.
They all steal stuff, those fucking kids.
You see Vithian goes and pulls out your wallet, Christelle, and then
Nice.
hands it and goes, "Here, fine, we won't keep it."
Wow. Thanks.
He
I
rolled,
wasn't even gonna tell. Oh.
he rolled 2 nat 20s on his stealth and sleight of hand. So I was like, perfect, that man's good. It's fine.
love him.
And
Oh,
they
I
just
love
go,
that bitch.
You don't see Dan drop anything, but he does just kind of stand there uncomfortably.
I'm just gonna watch him expectantly.
He goes, I didn't take anything from the temple.
I mean, out of all your friends, all of them, I thought that Vityan was the most sensible and didn't take anything from the temple he took from me. But
I didn't take anything from inside the temple.
insight.
I mean, go ahead and roll insight.
I mean, I pretty much know already, but I want to confirm. That's a 16.
He doesn't seem to be lying. He didn't take it.
Do you steal something from us, that son of a bitch?
I didn't take anything from inside the temple. It seemed all like cursed and dangerous. And after he, like kind of, his arm is like healed over, and you can see it's fully bandaged up. He's like, I didn't really want to grab anything after that, so I didn't take anything from inside it.
Is
Okay.
Dan being sus?
Did you steal anything?
Well, yeah, I stole a bunch of stuff. Like earlier this week, I didn't. That's kind of my whole thing.
Like within the time that you've met us.
Yes. Okay, well, fine. And you see he pulls out a couple of silver spoons and such. He's like,
It's not the gold that I'm looking at, though.
he's like, okay. I didn't think you'd notice the spoons. Usually people don't care about those.
I mean, I've got an eye for a lot of details, kid. Like a lot of details.
Okay. I
Like
should
some
probably
things
go.
are very, very easy to tell.
I should probably go get my arm checked out. What? What? What?
I don't really know what's going on right now.
Okay.
Listen, if it wasn't from the temple, guys, go ahead, pick your treasures back up. I was bullshitting that. Dan, what are you hiding?
Okay. You see, both Lucky and Rose go. So we can keep stuff from the temple?
Yeah, go for it. It's
Immediately
probably
scoops
not
up the gold items that they had like, oh, fuck yeah.
It's probably not cursed.
Well, this one, and Lucky holds up a ring that is, it's a bright red ruby in gold, and it is pulsing and glowing with magic. She's like, well, this is something. I'm
That's
pretty sure
probably
it's magic. I don't
Maybe
think it's,
take
well,
that.
it's not cursed because I wore it to sleep and I had a weird nightmare, but, like, it wasn't really bad.
You had a weird. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop down off the camel and walk over to them and take the ring from their hand.
You take it, and the minute it is in your hand, it disappears and reappears back on Lucky's finger. She's like, yeah, I don't.
That's cursed.
So I take it off sometimes, and it'll
That is
stay
very
off.
cursed.
But when I let go of it and leave it for too long, it comes back. But it's not that bad. It's like really cool. And then sometimes it like whispers, but I don't really know what it's saying.
Spell magic.
You're not gonna be able to dispel this. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
All right, I waste a spell slot.
I mean, no, I'm not. You don't have to cast it. I'm gonna let you. Just looking at it, it feels maybe a little bit too powerful than the kind of magic you know. But it's not bad. It said it didn't say anything mean. I just had like a weird dream, but I thought it was because of my brother.
What was the dream about?
Well, I was in a fountain made of blood, and then I
Right.
started crying.
Is that not your first clue?
and
Right.
then I was in the blood fountain, and then my brother came out of the water,
No.
and then he said, "Hey, we can make things right again." And then his face turned into a skeleton. And then I started crying, but I was crying blood. And then all of the water started like turning to blood, and then it surged up to my neck, and I couldn't breathe. And then I went underneath the water, and I saw my brother in there. And then there was like this face, and there were whispers in the water, and it said, "We'll fix this." And then I woke up, and we had breakfast.
Hey, Luck.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not gonna fix anything. Don't try
I don't
it.
think it is. I think the whispers are lying to me.
Yeah.
But
Can I hop
can't
off my
really
Can I
take
hop
this
off
off.
my camel and take a look at it since I know a bit more about blood magic?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check at advantage, not disadvantage.
Jesus Christ, this kid's gonna like fucking.
Lucky, after all the shit we've done, you're gonna fucking die.
Ooh. You said Arcana?
Yes. Arcana or religion, either one will do. I believe you're.
I am super good at Arcana. I have a plus, so 17 plus 5.
Okay, that's a number.
20s. Yeah, that's
22.
math twin. Thank you.
That's what I said.
I didn't
Oh,
hear
you're
you.
muted.
I did not hear that. Okay, so looking at it, you can see on staring at the ruby for a brief moment. You think you see the symbol for blood magic cycle through it before it disappears again. You're not exactly sure what this item is, but you're pretty sure it's like a magical. It's magical in some nature. You think it's granting magical power.
I mean, you might have some blood magic stuff going on. That's got a rune floating around for blood magic.
Oh.
Do you suddenly feel powerful or anything? Like you always suddenly have some magic you didn't know before?
Well, no, I feel weird. I woke up in a pool of blood in the bed.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I thought that was just because I was like feeling bad, or maybe you know. But then it disappeared after a second. So, and you see, like she just kind of shrugs. But I can't take it off really, not for long. I tried to leave it in the room. I left it in the tent when you closed it, but it's here now. So.
I'm just gonna confirm, and I'm gonna pull Christelle back and Baxter back. Do we need to give them the talk about periods? Is that what this actually is?
I don't think so. I think it's a
No.
blood magic. I mean, I have no idea of how to try and get to stop bothering Lucky, but it could stop
Woke up in a
bothering
pool of
us.
blood could mean anything.
Which is, I mean, that's what she said. She's like, I thought it was, but then it kind of.
I mean, I have no idea to try and maybe get to stop bothering Lucky, but that could mean it bothers us afterwards. Don't know how I feel about that.
Here's what I'm considering: taking the ring and then dimension dooring 500 feet away.
I think he'll still poof back.
Taking the ring and then swallowing it.
I think I'll still poof back. I'm going to head over to the ring and I'm going to oh, this is a really bad fucking idea.
Polymorph the ring into something else.
I don't think you can polymorph objects. It doesn't sound quite
I think
right.
it has to be a willing creature, is what it says in the description.
Or
So, a creature.
do I have your permission to
What if we
touch you?
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
Why?
I mean, I just I'm gonna see if I can maybe do some blood magic to get that ring to stop bothering you.
Oh, it's not that bad, but okay.
It probably sounds real stupid. I'm going to prick my finger.
You prick.
Oh, you prick.
You do hear, as you say, you prick. You also see, Vityan goes, you prick. Oh, you beat me to it.
I'm gonna cut my finger and touch the ring, and try and use one of my blood maledicts
On the ring.
on the ring.
Who is sending me TikToks?
Go. The notifications are slow, so you might be seeing all of the older ones I sent. Go ahead and roll that d6 of damage to yourself.
Yep.
And then I need to roll.
Yeah, 6.
DM, can we have a bag of weasels?
Those don't exist. Those don't exist in this world. That's a Pathfinder thing. Maybe you might have to find one. Okay. How much
I'd like
damage?
to get the cargo pants of holding, please.
All right. So you take a d6 damage.
I took 6 points.
As your blood, you don't feel as if a curse has placed itself onto the ring, but you do see your blood get sucked at first into the ring, and then it travels up Lucky's arms and into her eyes, and her eyes turn just completely covered in blood. And she goes, okay, that's new.
Luck, what's going on?
What's going on there?
Okay, what if we what if we kill them and then revive them right afterward?
No.
I can see only blood. It's like when you I can only see people's blood and organs. Who's that? And she points to Christelle.
I'm attempting to block.
You feel a hand on your side. That is because Ysir has been keeping a hand on you so you know where he is. She sort of points to the invisible Ysir and goes, who's that? It's just like it's blood and bones over there.
There's what?
It's like a person standing next to you. But I can see their blood and their bones.
That's our invisible friend.
Oh.
Not Lucky.
Okay. And you see she is looking around in absolute terror.
I actually rolled a 25 again on deception, if that matters.
She is. I mean, it definitely deceives the others, but she is not. She is busy.
Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry.
Does this stop?
Can I drop my maledict?
You do, and you see it has not left her eyes. How do I?
Not really sure.
Okay. I'm gonna grab everyone again except for them and just leave. Okay, did we just accidentally create a baby EG?
Possibly.
Okay.
I told you it might be a really bad idea.
Yeah, this might not. Okay, I really like the idea of killing them and then reviving them.
No.
As you are having this conversation, after about a minute, Lucky blinks and it disappears, and her eyes sort of return to normal.
Oh damn! I was about to cast something.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I mean, I'm assuming that would be shorter than a minute
Yeah.
if you would like, or if you want to wait, knowing
Question
that
is,
it'll dispel.
do I want to?
You want to save your spell slots.
Yeah, probably.
After a minute, though, you do see that it starts to fade away in her eyes.
Okay.
She goes, "Okay,
What?
that's
Yeah,
I
we
don't like
see it?
that. That
Yeah.
hurt. It didn't hurt. It just hurt my brain because it felt weird.
Hey,
So-
Luck.
Uh-huh.
Are there any other holy worshippers around here?
We have a cleric inside, Miss Gracie.
Did you make
Maybe
a deal
go
with
ask
anyone?
Miss Gracie about it.
No. Well, yes. In my dream, I hugged my brother.
Did you agree to do anything for your brother?
Yeah. Well, he asked me if I would always love him, and I said yes.
Oh.
Hey, Luck, you're gonna need to go talk to Miss Gracie, okay?
Okay.
We need to have you go talk to the school nurse, kiddo. This is a bit above our pay grade. You have to go talk to the school nurse now.
I'll go. Okay. And
Miss Gracie's probably better equipped to deal with this kind of thing.
yeah, she's
Do I
like,
also have a familiar thing about, saying I love my brother kind of thing?
you do remember you had a similar deal of telling your sibling that you would always love them, and that you would avenge that.
Okay.
But
You're right there, Pumpkin?
I mean, our friend is growing up.
You're right.
okay.
Yeah, I agree with Chriselle there. You have to go talk to Miss Gracie. Want to let her know what's going on. Hopefully she'll be able to help you.
Yeah, I think.
And you said the word yes, right?
I
Like,
did.
I need you to say yes.
Well, I did. I said yes. I'll always love you.
Not yep, not yeah. It has to be the word yes.
Well, I said yeah. I'll always love you.
Okay, well, maybe you're fine.
Just talk to Miss Gracie about it, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Dan, you still haven't answered my fucking question.
While this was happening, you don't see Dan anywhere.
God, son of a bitch.
Motherfucker!
Alright, we gotta kill all of them.
Dan, you see both Dan and Rose have left.
I'm gonna point to Vityan. Just go.
Where
He's
did
got
Dan
something.
go?
What? Wait, what did you say? Two people were talking. What did you say, Christelle?
He's got something.
Oh, he definitely stole something. I don't know what he took.
I need to find out what it is, because it might have been,
To be fair, he didn't take anything from inside of the temple. That's actually not a lie. He was way too mangled to do that.
Yeah, which is also kind of concerning, because it might have been something from in the tent.
Oh,
Worse.
he stole your shit.
Not even our shit. It could be like some kind of important cursed shit.
Yeah. I don't know
You've
what's
seen
in that
Yasser.
place.
You know what Yasser is like.
If
Yasser.
if it's eggs, I truly suggest that you don't break them.
Uh-oh. It also
thing
could have been an
sometimes
egg.
happens.
Listen, whatever it
So
is, I'll find it and I'll return it.
One kid turns into a warlock.
Oh, is that what was going on? Is Lucky a warlock now?
Yeah.
I mean, they made a deal.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, just try and be careful, alright?
And
Wait, does that mean...
Lucky's just kind of is that what that is? So like, if I just say
Maybe.
yeah, I love my brother, I get magic. I mean, I kind of always love my brother. I don't know why now I get magic.
Because you probably made a deal with someone way above your pay grade.
The
Okay.
ring is a tool to contact your new best friend.
Oh.
Uh,
How did you
Jeff,
know
is
that's
it-
what they said?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Great.
Here, now hold on. I'm gonna walk over to them and I'm just gonna put my arms on you it'll take a second.
Okay.
And I'll put my arm and I'll turn them around and I'll lift up one of their arms and I'll tell them to point it at the wall. Okay, now say Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast?
Does anything happen?
You see a jet of black ink and blood shoot out of her hand, and she goes, "Oh, okay."
Well,
So that's
That's
I don't really do okay.
you,
I gotta tell Miss Gracie this.
yeah.
We turned the kids into a warlock.
I don't think
Okay.
that's actually our fault.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of stole this before you got there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably put that on before we got there.
I mean, I was just kind of taking stuff. We came there to steal things, and I did steal some things.
I mean, you can pawn off the rest of the stuff. Just
Oh
talk
yeah.
to Miss
Well,
Gracie
I
about
mean,
that.
that was the plan. I was gonna sell all of it, but the ring looked really pretty, and I really wanted to put it on, and like I
And it was
couldn't.
super alluring, and it made you like be like, "Oh, I really want to hold that."
Like I
And
couldn't really think of anything else except wearing the ring, and so I put it on, and then I can't take it off.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you might be a warlock now. Congratulations.
Okay.
Try the strawberry flavor. Ones.
What's a strawberry?
You'll get it once you get your invocations. You'll understand.
Okay. I've never had a straw. I. Okay. It's not bad, right? Like I'm not gonna die from it.
Oh, no, as long as you
no,
sacrifice
you'll be
just
fine.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna. I'm gonna
Just take
go
care of
inside.
yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
take care of yourself there.
I think I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
nap before I talk to Miss Gracie.
No, talk to Miss Gracie first.
Okay. I'm very tired.
And when they walk away, okay, Vitaloser, you're gonna have to take care of them.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay, but they might like actually make
What?
sure they talk to someone.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
She's gonna talk to Gracie. Like that's
Okay.
heard that she's pretty good at magic. She's really good at healing and making sure people don't get cursed or whatever. Anytime we find weird cursed items, bring them to her. She gets rid of it. We sell it.
All
Alright.
right. So hopefully, your little friend there won't be a warlock for long.
Eh.
Oh no, they're warlock forever.
I
That's not
mean,
gonna
yeah,
get-
you don't really. You just hear a voice invisibly pop up next to you, back to go. You don't really get out of that. That's kind of just a forever kind of thing.
Wait, I have a question. Does that mean I'm a warlock? Because, like, Jeff taught me a lot of stuff and gave me a pendant, and,
What?
am I a warlock?
What did Jeff say? What did this motherfucker say?
You hear Pumpkin, you hear, "No, we didn't make a deal. I'm just helping you."
Yes, you are. You definitely are.
Oh, shit.
Wah.
Can I do that? I'm going to point towards the wall and be like, Eldritch Blast?
I'm gonna, from behind them, shoot one out.
Before you do that, you see a jet of gold magic
Oh,
crash
fuck.
past in the shape of an Eldritch Blast into the wall.
Oh my god.
I look at my hand and I go, fuck.
Alright.
It is coming from Jeff.
Alright,
Okay.
it looks like I'm actually a warlock, so you guys are welcome. Though I have to say, I'm still going to be using my my swords a
Sam,
lot. I just kind of
just-
like him.
Can you, Christelle, just for the hell of it, just
Eldritch Blast.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna
Okay.
produce flame and just make it look like it.
Oh my god, are we all just a group of warlocks?
Oh,
Does it produce
Oh.
flame just drop 5 feet and land on the ground?
it does.
It actually has produce flame actually has a range of 30 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to shoot it pretty far, but it is a jet of fire out of your hand.
Are we all just warlocks? I think we're just a team of warlocks now. That's
Is
pretty
that-
exciting.
Everybody having
Okay, but seriously,
Vitya?
yeah, you're gonna have to watch her. She
yeah,
might.
Just
I'll keep an
go
eye
take
on
care
her.
of her.
I mean, if
If she
nothing
starts
else,
sacrificing things, that might be a problem.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna keep at least having these blood nightmares, and that's probably not good.
No, that doesn't sound
yeah,
great.
see what Gracie
don't-
can do first.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't even think magically that's so bad as much as it is like emotionally. Especially
No,
if she
yeah,
keeps seeing her dead brother in like a blood
Yeah,
nightmare. I
and
don't.
they're gonna
Yeah.
always show up that way. They
Okay.
like to do that.
Okay, yeah, she should probably stay with talking to Gracie.
Talking from experience.
Oh, that's not fun.
That's more than you should have to unpack, Vidyan.
That's a whole thing.
Like, if you two keep flirting, you'll unpack it someday, but not today.
We're not flirting.
This isn't flirting. I hate her.
No, I hate so
I
much.
hate you.
I'm just gonna look
So-
at Baxter, just like, is that what it's like?
I mean, that's what you and your sir do, so I think so.
You just hear
Anyways.
bleh next to you, invisibly.
Yeah, I'm also.
I mean, that's the same response these two just had, so alright. Check one off
Okay.
for that's flirting.
Vitian,
All right,
please.
bit of loser. Go fuck yourself, and I'll
Alright,
leave.
fuck off, pump gas.
Yeah, you guys are gonna bone.
Yeah.
And he just sort of saunters back. So you can't see anything. It is literally just two like rock formations that meet in the middle, and then there is a small cave in between for like maybe like 16 feet tall that you can walk into.
Alright.
And it disappears immediately into darkness.
All right. Where to?
I mean, I don't actually know anymore. Why did we go to that blood temple in the first place?
You sir immediately goes his voice like, oh god, it's so hard to concentrate on.
Should you do that right in front of you?
What?
And you see he disappears from sight again as he goes, you're right.
Alright, why don't we go ahead and start riding back out of here? Maybe we can get back to the blood temple, set up tent again, and take. Yeah, it's like a full day of travel.
Good job,
Yeah.
hothead.
Uh-huh.
Get your own camel.
Yay.
Oh yeah, we got these two camels now, so let's wrangle these up because they're both obviously empty
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
with
well now,
nothing on them.
yep, 2 empty camels.
Just two empty camels.
So yeah, I guess we'll ride back.
No
Yes.
thoughts, camel empty.
Yep, so you
Yeah,
yeah, you ride back to the temple. You sir does stop before you go. It's like, we were passing it. Do we want to go back? Are we dropping off these items, or are we just checking the town, or are we going to
fuck, I'm
continue?
keeping this.
Baxter,
I'm
do you want to
keeping this
keep
shit.
that
I feel-
axe?
I
Well, I
feel like-
mean, I don't think it's really magical or anything. So I think it's
Fair.
just like a battle axe.
Then
I mean,
it doesn't do
it's-
anything.
Well, I mean, I felt my compass get heavier, but that could have just been, heat of the moment, fought and stuff.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Not really sure.
And then
Unless one of you have a way to tell. I think it's honestly just a regular axe.
so then
Do you feel
Nothing's-
like you're not allowed to get rid of it, or do you really just want to keep it?
I mean, it's a pretty nice axe. I mean, look at it. It's like whatever it was described to me when we first got it.
a bright golden axe with a red handle.
Yeah. I mean, it looks
Does it
pretty
look
nice, don't
bloody?
you think?
I mean, it does look like it's been used.
No, but I mean that it looks like
Oh no, I would.
the
leave
handle
my
is red and blood.
Oh no, it looks red as if it is like the wrappings that you put on the bottom of a weapon to get the grip harder. It looks like that is just a red fabric. Does not look like blood.
I mean, I don't feel like I have to have it. If we should put it back, we can put it back. But I mean, it's really nice and pretty.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen, really? So I guess we could keep it.
I mean, I can say I did not have any blood dreams, and in fact, I might already be a warlock, so probably wouldn't have a dream because I already got a patron here. That's
Yeah,
Jeff's
fair enough.
head.
Again.
And what was the charm that I got? You said it was like, is it?
Yeah, what did I give you? Oh, it is a small jade charm with a cat
Is it a
on it.
rabbit? Oh, it's a cat. I thought it was a rabbit. It was a cat.
No, it attracts cats to you.
Right.
So
Is this cursed?
you don't feel compelled to keep it.
I toss it onto the ground.
It stays there.
Do I want to pick it up?
Do you?
No, I mean, do I want to pick it up?
Oh,
Do I
magically?
still-
No, you feel nothing compelling you to pick it up.
I'll walk 10 feet away from it.
It stays there.
I'll walk back over and pick it up. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, yours is
Is
just
it-
golden
A gade?
jade.
In honor of pride, it's a gade cat.
It's a gade cat. It is a gade cat. It's a gay golden jade cat.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
I guess that's a real nod to Pride Month.
All
Yep.
right, stream's over. I gotta recuperate. Listen, don't get rid of my custom items I made y'all. I'll cry.
I actually have a pride shirt that has that I made that has a rainbow cat on it. It says
I
pride.
have pride earrings, which are literally little dangling cats with
All
rainbow
right.
flags.
So
I
what's
hate it
y'all's
so
plan?
much.
Are you going back to the temple, or are you going to continue on the path you were going?
Uh,
If I don't mean if we don't feel compelled to stop there, 'cause we don't think our stuff's okay, but
Mainly because if you're going back to the temple, you'll need to double back. If you wanted to go the path you were going, you can keep going forward.
I say keep going the path we were going. Hopefully,
Yeah,
we don't
let's
destroy the
just keep
world with
going.
this.
Yeah, we're, if you remember, headed towards the next location in your notes. So after you'd had that fun, well, actually, you hadn't decided where you wanted to go just yet,
Nope.
because you had the whole vision with the train, took a nap in the tent, went forward a
Yep.
little bit, saw Blood Temple.
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, DM. Where are you trying to lead us?
I mean, there are
What's the next
places.
step?
You've already skipped 2 things I offered you, and that's totally valid. So, where do you want to go?
Were you supposed to go to have some therapy?
No.
Do we want to go
there's some
back in there
places.
and see what we can find out, or are we good?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what they were. Some of them were maybe
I feel like we're good.
far older.
We don't want to go back in there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but mainly I want to know what maps do I need. But yeah,
Absolutely none of them.
you know what? You're right. I won't use any of them. Let me just delete this map in front of me. It's totally a normal place.
So I mean, what places did we need to go, crew?
Where did we need to go?
You all were headed. I mean, the main thing you needed to do was figure out what was going on with the train explosion.
Oh yeah, it was going to a place,
East.
which I wrote down and remember.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to grab it.
Let me pull up my notes. Train. Eagle pumpkin rips open bag and lady something runs out.
Yep, that sounds right.
Explosion looks newer. Creator Jeff. Us and Jeff.
I don't believe you all decided where you were going. You just know where the train was headed. Which was, if you have it in your notes. If not,
I
make an intelligence check.
I do somewhere.
It's
Lesbians.
Lesbians.
Literally, I just have lesbians! Exclamation point. I'll take notes on these traps, but apparently I'm not writing where we're fucking
Oh.
going. I just write lesbian.
What roll do I have to make? Because I can't find it in my
Make an
notes.
intelligence check.
Intelligence. That's great. Oh, that actually is great.
It is
Decent.
a DC 10.
Oh, okay, because I got a 15.
Oh. I mean,
We're
I rolled a
looking
22.
for the Varos family.
For the who's? Oops.
We're looking for the Varos family, or someone. That's where Perry's family was going. Was to
To trade with the
diplomatic
Varos.
ties with the Varos.
Yes, in East, the city of East.
Oh, see, I had some of it.
Yes. But you all remember that you were going to East, which is a city. Christelle, you probably don't know where that is, and Pumpkin, neither do you, Pumpkin. I think the only one who would know where that is probably Baxter.
So glad Eric works at a grocery store.
Get groceries.
Alright, so we're going to East. East is near my home, correct?
It is the next town.
Oh, well, let's go to the next town.
It is your home and then East are side by
Oh.
side.
I thought you meant okay.
Well,
Actually, no. Where? Yeah, your home is right next to East.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like right next to there. Well, I think the train is heading to East. We could go there. Unless we have something with a different place that's more important to go, then I say we should probably go to that more important place and not to East. But if that's where we have to go, then I guess that's where we have to go. I'm just saying.
Well,
we
we
have
were
something
trying
else.
to figure out what happened with the train, right? Other than it
Yeah.
exploding.
So if the train never reached its destination, we might want to get info as to what did reach its destination, if anyone got out or got out there.
Right. That's fair.
Hothead, what are your thoughts?
Sir, you see an invisible apple floating, just disappearing slowly. I mean, I don't know much about the train. I don't think it ever got to where it needed to go, but I mean,
Then perhaps we should continue to follow the tracks.
if not, yeah, we can do that. We can try and figure out who else, whatever happened to that family we were looking for on the train. I mean, their family's got to be around here somewhere if they were
The
on this.
platypus?
Perry?
So-
Yeah.
I mean, so we're gonna go to east. That's really where we want to go. Don't have anywhere else important to go. It seems more important to this than
I
going
don't
there.
take notes. I really should start taking notes. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think east might be a good bet.
Right, if that's what we're really sure.
The more I play these campaigns, the more I realize I need to start taking fucking notes.
If that's where we're sure we need to go.
I mean, wherever it is you guys think we need, we haven't really. We know where the train was going, and we know
Notes
that Perry is from
for
here.
Andoria.
I mean, I don't really know. I guess I was supposed to know about this, or apparently since I made a contract, but I don't remember much about
I
it.
mean, did you ever take notes on that kind of thing?
I mean, I kept journals. I don't really
You
look at
still
them.
have them?
Yeah, they're in my library. You know that I don't know if you saw it. There's this room that's sort of like a big circle with a bunch of books in it. Those are all just
Oh,
a
is it
bunch
like
of
the circle that just goes down forever?
yeah, that's where all my
I tried to
diaries
keep a
are.
rock down there.
Oh, I don't know what's down there. I think I think an older me put something down there, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, great. So now I've got that thing pissed off at me.
But I mean,
I do.
that room's full of all of my old journals.
Okay, we could probably start there.
Yeah, do say for heading to east. Do you possibly have a cloak with a hood on it? Probably shouldn't show my face around east very much.
I mean,
Yeah.
is it you or is it your friends that you have to hide?
Oh, that's a good point. No, never mind. I'm good. It's more of my friends I need to hide. But I don't
Then
think
you're
anyone's
good.
seen me as this. Good point. You're so smart.
But yeah, I mean, we can look through there, see if there's anything in there that I can help with.
Okay.
I don't really know much about it. My journals might, or I mean, anyone who knew me before might know what's going on. With that, at least.
We need to make sure that Sir doesn't die again so we can,
Mm-hmm.
not lose information.
Yeah.
It's really touching.
All right, so let's head to
Well, listen.
east.
As much as we love you, that charming personality isn't going anywhere, but the memories are.
Okay. Well,
So start taking notes again. Got it?
time to write in my journal again.
Write how much you hate me.
Deeply hate you.
Oh, I'm important enough to be remembered.
Are you two gonna make out?
The fuck?
No.
God, no.
Are you and Vityan gonna make out?
There you go.
I mean, there was a part maybe, but no.
God, they actually did want to. God, that's too much to unpack. Just let me into the library, please.
Alright, let's hang out. Let's pop a tent. Let's
Do
go.
you think that they're gonna be okay?
Pop it.
Pop
What
the
time
tent.
is it? No,
Uh,
I think they all might die, but that's just me.
half a day, so maybe about what, like 12 hours from 3. What's 12 hours after
It's like
3 in
3
the
p.m.
morning? 3 p.m. Middle of the afternoon.
Well,
How about we, start heading towards east and
do we want to get our sleep schedule back on track?
yeah, at night we'll camp down for
Because
the
We
watch.
probably shouldn't do anything on tracks.
Well, yeah. Obviously we'll be like, oh, good ways away from the track, just following the pace.
Oh.
All right, so let's continue on.
Joke overhead.
No, listen, we all heard it. We all just went no.
Yeah, no, we're not.
All right. So yeah, you how far are you traveling before you set up camp?
I may say at least till it starts getting dark.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you
Do you
travel for.
agree? There, pumpkin.
I agree.
Alrighty, you travel for a good while before you finally make it. Before the sun starts to set and you can see it's starting to get dark. You do find a safe place to set up camp. It's pretty easy to find, just outcroppings that you can sit underneath. But yeah, so are you going to set up camp now?
Yep, except the usual circle and tent.
Perfect. Yep. And then inside, once you step inside, you can see it is back to the configuration with the multiple rooms and winding hallways. It is no longer just the short two halls with a kitchen.
Aw, you trust us.
I hate. Why do I talk to you? I hate this.
'Cause you're under contract.
Yep. Yeah. All right. What do you fucking want? What do you want?
Library time.
Okay. He does lead you to that large library, if you remember from before.
Yay.
Are the Castells going? Pumpkin,
I'll go help
Baxter?
read.
Okay. Pumpkin.
Fucking love this room.
Vittle
So
Loser
cool.
thinks that I can't read, so I guess.
Oh
So I
wow.
guess you're reading or not?
I'll read.
The order I ordered at 5:30 just now, it says got delivered. And I'm like, no, I didn't. You didn't give me my food. Sorry. Um. But yeah, so each of you go into the library to go start reading.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, as you enter the library, you do see a massive room, wall to wall. Each of the walls are covered in books, and then in the center is a huge pit, with books inside of it. You can see just a massive circle swirling of books.
That's a lot of books.
And you don't see a bottom to this pit. You see it just kind of keeps going.
Yeah,
Uh,
so is that to put you through stuff down?
Yeah. It was just like a little pebble out of my shoe.
Alright, sit in. That's not good.
But I think I don't know which here. Let me check. And you see, sir, he sort of crawls over to the edge, and he's crawling before he realizes, oh wait, I can. And you see, he shakes his back and sort of spreads a pair of wings behind him.
Huh?
So he goes, oh well, I mean, back to me now.
I
And he just starts flying. And he is flying inside
Damn.
of the pit. And he goes, okay, well, which of these? And he brings some books up to the top. Perfect. So yeah, as he brings them up, he hands them to each of you to start reading. There are a couple. He goes, I'm not sure which of these are going to have the information we need, but they're at least organized by time period. And he points to the left side. He's like, those are the oldest. And it's getting younger and younger, more recent. But okay, I think we can start.
Well, I guess actually, if you want to get 2 more books, I can. I will break apart since y'all know my secret.
Oh, yeah.
triple up the load.
Yep.
And so
What
that
are we-
way we can
what
all
are we
go
rolling?
ahead and take a book.
What exactly are you each looking for? Or are you all looking for
Information.
the same thing?
I want to look for information on more information on the actual, like, day of the crash.
Oh, okay, on the
Like,
day of the
that's
crash.
about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, he grabs a bunch of books from the same section and will hand out 5 of them to you. 3 for Baxter.
I want information on warlocks that pretend to be brothers.
That would not be in this library, but that is a book you can find.
Okay.
If you sir will hand you a book about warlocks. He goes, I mean, if that's what you're looking for, here is. It's kind of the most. I have a couple more, but this is at least beginner's information.
What do you want us to roll?
I want you to roll investigation.
All right. And I'd also probably be looking at the stuff like Baxter, but in addition to just general what he took down from his time employed with the Grovs.
Alrighty.
17.
17. A 14 plus 4 is 18, and a 13.
And a dirty 20 for me.
Okay, and then what were yours again, Liz?
17, 18, and 13.
Okay.
Right. No, with 4 plus 3, 5, 6. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm going to keep those, but that is where we're going to end our session.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's why I need to know so I
Oh.
could write them down.
Oh,
Sweet.
all right.
This
We've been
session flew by.
I know, so I was like,
It
we've been
did.
going for a whole 3 hours. We haven't taken
Yeah,
a break
shoot.
yet.
Damn. All right.
No combat,
Okay.
no nothing. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
Flew by though. Cool.
But yeah, so thank you all
I
for
think we
joining.
did nothing.
I mean, I'm looking at the notes of the
Little bit of
places
stuff.
and the things that happened. We got to line 2.
Yeah, we
Listen.
did nothing. We're great at this.
We got way too invested in the kids.
You had an emotional, you had conversations. You RP'd, as Rowan
Yeah.
said. But
I
alrighty.
did murder some. Are they a year older than my character? How old are they based
17.
on like appearance? Okay, roughly the same, I guess.
hmm
People who are that old call each other kids.
I mean, yeah.
All the time.
Especially if someone is they're 17, Lucky is 14, so Lucky is a child in there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
kid.
yeah. Kid. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, no,
Okay, so I
none of them are
yeah.
legal adults.
Yeah. Oh, but my character considers himself. Whatever.
Depending on the country you're in,
I suppose.
the legality changes. The country you're in BZ counts adulthood at 18.
Okay, so I'm also a child. Good to know.
Legally here, yes. From your home, adulthood is 15.
Makes sense.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
Be sure to join
thank
us
you.
tomorrow
Yes, make sure to pop
at
in tomorrow.
6:30
Cat.
to see what Knox gets up to tomorrow.
Hey,
Also, because Aldrich Academy.
Also, yep, don't make sure to join us for another episode of Eldritch Academy.
God, Knox with a side of Eldritch Academy.
But yeah, thank you for hopping in today.
I hope everyone has a great rest
Thank
of
you
your
guys so
Saturday.
much.
Good
Ooh,
luck
have
with
a
any
great night.
fireworks that are going off around you.
Yep,
Oh God.
yep.
Liz
Have a
and I are
good
gonna have a
time.
time. At least we know how to differentiate.
Alrighty, thanks everyone for joining. We will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.